And Bobby
We
Bonilla.
started.
That's a
sounding
dope
crazy.
deal.
Man, crazy contract.
What was it? How much does Griffey make?
It goes down. It's going down each year, but I think I looked it up recently, and him and Bobby Boy are still getting over $1 million a year.
Well, let's talk about
They
Russell
don't
Wilson.
even play.
Russell Wilson ain't even playing for the Broncos no more. He still got that buyout. 30 million? No, 80 million.
Yeah.
Shit.
Get
That's good money.
Man.
He don't even play for them anymore. They have to pay him for 5 years.
But they was gonna pay him more. That's why they benched him. Trying to
They tried to hold him.
Yeah, and
But he got out, and the Steelers got him for $1 million for a year because the Broncos paid for it.
Isn't that
Yeah.
crazy? There's players like Shannon Sharp that's like, man, my whole career only made this much. And there's people retired
Yeah,
that's making what he made in his career each
times
year.
is different, man.
yeah.
I feel bad for them players way back in the day who didn't get a piece of
Who
none
worked
of
at the
it.
mill
Yeah.
in the off
With the
season.
leather helmets.
Right.
They had jobs back in there.
Well, the same thing when it comes to hip hop. You know, people are like Grandmaster Chaz.
True.
They're like, these niggas right here making millions.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the one that said a hip.
Yeah.
Hibbity, hibbity.
I had to pay to get on stage.
They started
I
it.
had to pay to
started
get on
it.
stage.
Yeah.
They should have a pension for
Right.
hip hop.
People who
They
started
should. They
it should have a
Yeah.
pension.
Well, shit. The
Well, how
people,
is
that, the
KRS
people
One
that's
making
still
money?
in it need a pension. A lot of them be broke.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I hate
According
to
to
see
this-
like legends
Oh,
working
bad.
at like Kinko's or something.
According to this, Shannon Sharp made $22 million in his career.
he's doing okay.
22.3.
He's good.
Yeah, he's fine.
Yeah.
I would have thought it would be more, but he's doing good.
Where's his brother Sterling Sharp?
Sterling was better than Shannon.
Yeah,
He just got hurt.
yeah.
Sterling was better than Rice.
He had a
Just
super
got
bad
hurt.
injury too with his
It's like
neck.
neck. And that was
Yeah.
it. Oh,
Neck.
But where's he at? Why can't he feature him one on?
He does commentate sometimes.
Yeah.
He is probably the quiet
They
one.
probably don't want to be on there.
Yeah.
You're like, bro, man, you should come do the show.
Nah, man, it's you. Dog.
Yeah.
That's
Gave me the
you,
old
man.
ass-
Shannon was
Yeah.
always big though. Always
Yeah.
loud.
Loud.
Always. He was always a character. Funny as hell.
Mm-hmm.
Sterling was chill, but yeah, if you go back and look at Sterling's numbers, all his
Sterling's
better,
the older brother, right?
yeah, and his numbers were better than Rice. Like he was killing.
Did he make it to the Hall of Fame?
But he has the numbers. That's Shannon gets really mad about that. Like my brother should be in there, but he only played.
Was
I
he
think it
mad
was like
before
7 years.
he got in?
Yeah, he's been pissed for years because he was just saying my brother was the best receiver in the NFL for years. He just got hurt.
After he got hurt, he didn't come back, right?
No, that was it. That was done.
Him and Bo Jackson.
Yeah, that was
Bo-
done.
Bo tried to come back. He said,
Oh, Bo tried to come back to football?
He said, that hit was.
He just played. Yeah, he just kept playing baseball.
Bo didn't get hit though, right? He just
No, he was just too big and powerful.
Yeah, they said his leg. He was so
his
powerful.
hit, he was running and they tackled him from behind, but you couldn't stop it, and his hip just came out.
yo.
'Cause you can't stop that kind of power.
That's
like,
crazy. Your legs just keep going.
Yeah, you can't.
Anyway.
That's crazy.
That's how fast and powerful he was running. Like your body not like
Anyone else would have gave in.
He'd have
but
been
he
fine.
just-
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you 200-something pounds running a 4.1. That's insane.
He had a cartoon, remember?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
him, Jordan, and Gretzky.
The great.
Yeah, I used to watch that shit.
That shit was incredible.
Matter of
didn't
fact,
last
I never
long, but I
forget.
remember that.
Ball turned into a football.
Yeah.
I'll never forget an episode. They was climbing on some kind of building. You know how like in New York or the fire escapes.
Yeah.
And Jordan was like, "I'll go to the next level." He jumped to the fire
That's
escape.
low key racist.
I was like, "Yo, this is hilarious."
What's it called? Pro Stars, right? We
I forget
are
what it was
Pro
called.
Stars.
Oh, that what it's called?
I remember that the
I remember that.
It was all
Pro
three of them.
stars.
Gretzky.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan,
And they would play different sports and be in different scenarios.
Right place.
Oh, you know the song.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you was always.
Dion really watched.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't really
I ain't
watch
never
it
jumped
like
this
that.
far in
Wait,
basketball.
should players that get injured still make it to the Hall of Fame? Like Penny Hardaway should make it to the Hall
Yeah.
of Fame.
I mean, he got hurt. It's not his fault. Like Grant Hill only got in because he had to come back and like do other things.
Yeah, he sat out for how many years? Like 3 years, 4
Struggling
years?
for a long time.
Pro Stars lasted for 13 episodes.
Yeah, that was it.
And you remember the song?
And Dion watched
Dion
all
watched
13.
Every
Every
day.
episode.
all 13 episodes.
Yo, why is
Somebody
Wayne
said-
Gretzky blonde though in the
Somebody
pic?
said, turn this shit off. Man.
You still have the VHS. You still popping in.
I thought it was dope,
Man, I
man.
remember that shit.
Man. Let's be honest. man.
13.
I remember him jumping. That's all I remember. I
Yeah.
never jumped this
I
far in
just remember
basketball.
they made it like they was like Transformers. He had like I remember Bo Jackson had like some
With the spikes.
yeah, he had the
Bo and Wayne played themselves.
Really?
They did their own voices.
that's why they failed. These niggas can't
Some
act.
white dude played Michael Jordan's voice.
No, it was a black dude
They
named
said, I
Dorian
ain't got
Harewood.
it.
Yeah,
I ain't got
I
the
know his
time. I
face
ain't
though.
got
He
that
did
time.
stuff.
I
That's
ain't got that
crazy.
time,
Yeah, I would have came in.
Mike,
the
yeah,
room
Mike
and-
done had time. For
They
that.
were like,
Mike
we
was
got time.
Yeah.
my hip, we left my hip at home. Let's do his voice work.
If I came in and see my kids watching that and Jordan jumped to the second floor, I'd be like,
Bro,
turn
it
this
was
shit
so
off,
funny.
man. Go read.
In the 90s, man, anybody can get a cartoon, man. Kid and Play
Kid
had a
and Play had a
cartoon.
Everybody
cartoon.
had,
MC Hammer had a cartoon.
everybody had a
Hammer.
cartoon.
Yeah, but
bro.
Hammer's cartoon was pretty dope.
What was it? Was it Hammer Time?
Yeah, I believe
I didn't
so.
watch none
Hammer
of them
Time.
shit.
Yeah, I ate cereal too.
Man, that's a grand opening, grand closing.
Life
for
with
your
Louis.
ass.
Like everybody got a
Yeah.
cartoon. back
That
in
was
the
a
day.
good one.
I love
Anybody
Life
can
with
do
Louis.
Yeah,
That
that was a
shit
good
was so
one.
funny.
That was
Lil-
on for a
Lil
while
Howie.
too.
It was funny,
The
bro.
way he
Bobby's
talked.
World.
Bobby's World.
Oh,
Yeah.
done.
Oh, come on. That used to kill me, bro.
He had a little deep ass voice.
I don't want to go.
Oh, done.
Come on. Let me tell you something.
I don't know if y'all
man.
remember this, but Wayne Heads. We had Wayne Heads.
Yeah.
Wayne-
Wayne Head.
yeah,
I watched
Wayne
Wayne Head.
Head, yeah.
Of course.
Wayne
I
Head.
never saw
Wayne Head. I still
but
remember
remember it.
the song. The party's just begun.
Isn't it PJ and Jamal? Was
He's
it?
the 411 for fun.
Was it? Seabear and Jamal.
Seabit, yeah.
That lasted 13
wasn't that-
episodes too. Wayne Head was 13.
What was that? That was a Tone Loke's cartoon, right?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just saying you had to help out the
He
argument.
played the bear.
I don't.
Who Tone Loc?
What is
Yeah.
that one? It sounds familiar.
Tone Loc with the coldest voice in
Man.
Oh, his voice
probably
fire.
I seen
history.
him
Getting
recently,
played lasted
man.
13 episodes.
Everybody's getting one
Everybody got
season of
13.
each we
Yeah.
had.
One and
Yeah.
done up in
Shut
here,
this
man.
shit out.
What was
CJ
Hammer's
and the
cartoon?
Bear.
We can't market y'all.
I seen Tone Loc at a Juneteenth event, and when I say, I was like, oh, I forgot people do get old.
You saw who?
Tone Loc.
I saw him at the airport one
I was like,
time.
oh boy.
Yeah, it sounds creepy.
He
now
looks
you hear
bad,
the song.
or-
Yeah, well, it's
No,
all
he
his
just
voice
looks
is.
older.
Yeah, I mean, it's older,
me.
but it's also is like his voice is like that very deep, defying
dang,
voice.
yeah,
But now
look,
it's like
He talks a little slurred too. I watched the interview he did with,
Oh, did something happen?
on YouTube. It just sounds like
he's a
not
smoker.
really strokish, but just like
Cigarette.
it was something like it was
Yeah.
a difference in
It's old,
in his
yeah.
voice. I was just like, oh, okay. I hear it with Dame Dash too.
Oh, really?
Dame Dash be sounding a little
Mhm.
different vocally.
Not like the DOC, but like something different.
No, like a slurred, like a
Yeah, like it could be a stroke, like a
Yeah.
Bell palsy.
But dudes be
It's
having.
You hear it with Dame? I don't hear it with Dame.
I
dudes,
hear
I don't hear it.
I don't
like
know.
listen to him in his latest interviews with like Math Hoffa and stuff like that. It's
He has
like
a little lisp.
It's something in there that
Oh,
sounds like
wow.
this when he's
Mm.
talking.
Oh,
it might be
where that
spitty.
come from?
Yeah.
Because he didn't have that before.
Right.
So
Right.
now it's just like
This coming from me last time seeing Tone Loc from Ace and Ventura. So it was like when I see him, I was like, oh,
That's what I seen was Blank Check.
I don't
Oh,
know.
that movie was good. Underrated.
It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
I gotta go watch that to see if it holds up.
Hammer.
That movie
I was wishing I was that
ridiculous,
kid. I was
Paul
like,
Giamatti was in there, right?
what? Yeah.
That movie.
Hammerman lasted
ridiculous.
13 episodes.
Hammer
These
Man is
cartoons
crazy.
wouldn't last.
Yeah.
Yeah. You one and done.
Mm-hmm. Urkel had one cartoon too.
Yeah.
Urkel.
He had a doll.
Mm-hmm.
He had a cereal. Urkelos.
Yeah, Urkel had the doll. You pull the string.
Did I do that? You're like, God damn it.
I was asking this last night when I was live streaming. Is Macaulay Culkin the greatest kid star ever?
Nah.
Are we
Gary
talking about?
Coleman.
Are we talking about actors?
Just in terms of impact.
I definitely can't put Gary,
Gary
Coleman on his
Coleman.
level.
Nah.
Well, you wasn't around during that time.
I
Gary
was.
Coleman used to have an after-school special on every goddamn month. Plus, he had a doll.
Gary Coleman is up there.
He was the first to do it.
I mean,
I don't know if he was the
Longevity.
first
Well,
to
are we
do
talking
it.
about
Rodney Allen
longevity?
Rippey was,
Huh?
but
because
Just impact and like
what about Bow Wow?
Well, he wasn't an actor. I mean,
he was a
yes, he
child
was,
star.
but-
I mean,
Bow Wow movies didn't hit.
It's not about
Like-
movies. It's about him being an impact.
you have to look
Bow
and
Wow
see.
was
Nah.
everywhere.
Look
Come
and
on,
see how
man.
He was. I
how
mean,
many
Bow Wow
movies
was
Gary
killing.
Coleman
Yeah,
did.
because he was killing.
But
He got movies.
was it the wave of a Urkel or Gilla White or a Macaulay Culkin? I don't know.
Well, they also came around.
I
During
put
that-
Jalil over
I think
Bow
I-
Wow.
You were out of control.
No, he's not.
No,
At
would
that
put
time,
Jalil
he
over
was
Bow Wow.
everywhere.
Well,
bro.
it was a
he had a
spark.
dance, a doll,
Yes.
cereal,
Yes.
TV. Like he
I would
was.
say 10
everywhere.
he
years.
didn't
of
make
Urkel.
it to movies.
No.
That's the thing. That's the only thing. Like with Jaleel, it was just Urkel.
Yeah.
Well, neither did Gary Coleman. He didn't make it to movies
Gary
either.
Coleman had
He
a
didn't make it
gang
to
of
movies.
movies.
He didn't
look
make
him
it-
up. You have to look it
He's
up.
in movies, but he don't have no big movie. Name a movie. If you can't
He,
name
he was the little boy in the train. Well, it was in the 80s.
It don't matter.
Yeah, but we're talking about impact. If you
If a
big,
huge
we gonna know the
movie is
movies.
huge, you know
Yeah.
it.
But
I know
Macaulay
48
Culkin
Hours,
had.
that came out in 82.
Yeah, Macaulay Culkin had his own movies, And then he did the dramatic jump in Good Son. And
He didn't have any
he
TV though.
He didn't have.
Nah,
any
he
TV.
didn't have any TV.
Movies is usually the goal,
And
like,
then
for
he only
actors.
had
Well,
like
I think Jalil, we call him
Mm.
Urkel, lets him know that his character was bigger than his name.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Macaulay Culkin
He
had a
was big.
brand for like good 10 years.
On his name.
So let me
Urkel had
ask,
a good
let me
brand for
ask a
10
question then. Are we talking about longevity too? Because then you have to throw Keenan and Kel in there.
What
Because
you
Kel is still here.
Just
I mean,
Kel, but he
Keenan is
disappeared
still
for a long
here.
time.
they're working, but they didn't like.
Yeah, it wasn't.
affect,
They
like-
can't. Keenan can't open a film on his own, and it'd be a box office
No.
success. Like Macaulay Culkin came in, it was like when I remember he was getting paid $1 million. That was like a big thing.
Yeah.
for a
Right.
kid to be like, because he was a kid.
Right.
Hey, what
And
did he have
so-
like a 5-6 year run?
Yeah, because it was like
He was
he
killing.
did Home Alone, he
Home Alone
did
2,
Home Alone 2, he
The
did
Good
The Good
My
Son,
Girl.
he did My Girl, he
Good
did
Son.
Richie Rich, he did The Page
Richie Rich.
Master. he
Oh,
That's
did,
it.
I don't even
Stop.
remember.
So it was
Richie
just
Rich.
Stop
like,
right there,
though.
it was just
you
like
can stop right there.
Yeah,
That's
he was
it.
killing.
now
That's a
you
good
know
run.
he tapered off,
Yeah.
of course, but it was like
But
He
then
was
he was on
huge,
TV with Michael
Yeah.
Jackson every other week.
yeah.
He was killing.
So I feel like, and
Yeah,
that
probably.
movie was huge.
He took Bubbles' job.
with his face on it.
Probably. Yeah, he probably was.
He was
all of his movies.
He
after
was
Yeah.
the lead
Yeah.
in a movie that huge. So it was just like
Mhm.
I feel like I ain't seen nothing like that before or since.
And
Hey,
the
but
lead
then-
and all. He was a lead in Good Son.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Lead in Richie Rich.
He was
Yeah.
supporting in My Girl though, but they made sure they put him
Right.
in the mix to
Damn
to
right
get the
you
box office.
Oh, the girl was the lead.
The girl is
Yeah.
the lead
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
And what's
he's
her
a
name?
supporting. Anna Skumsky or something.
Wow,
Okay.
you remember her
Shumsky?
name. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Man, it's
That's-
me.
it's Tony. It's
No
Tony.
actors.
Yeah, yeah.
But like, and Dan Aykroyd was his dad, but it was about her.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
But he was a supporter, so it was like, and Macaulay Culkin though, and put him on the poster. And then, yeah.
Somebody said
I
the
got-
Olsen twins.
The Olsen twins came up last night. They
Yeah.
kept saying the Olsen twins, but I feel like with the Olsen twins, the show Full House was big in itself.
Right.
But they
You
did
know
all
what I'm
their stuff. They did all their stuff after though.
But it was like they were doing stuff
They had dolls.
straight to video. It was like for the kids. If you was grown, you really didn't know what was going on. I was a teenager, didn't know the name of their movies. I just
Right.
knew they were making a bunch of
I still don't know
straight
the
to
name
tape
of the
movies for the kids.
Yeah.
Macaulay Culkin, he was unavoidable.
And then Olsen twins didn't have anything box office in the theaters, right?
They had a movie called It Takes Two.
Yeah.
In modest box office. It wasn't nothing. It wasn't breaking records
Mm.
like Home Alone.
I don't
did.
think
I'm
anybody
Even Home
was
Alone
bigger
2
than
did crazy.
Macaulay
Might be
Culkin.
Macaulay, bro.
I'm sticking
Yeah.
behind Bow Wow, man.
I'm sticking behind Gary
Bow Wow
Coleman,
was huge
man.
though.
Because it's not our generation. I think.
Bow Wow
if
was
Yeah, it
you-
was.
If you
I was
ask
in-
like a girl who's 10 years younger than us about who was the biggest star,
Bow
for
Wow
you,
was huge.
He was huge.
like for a long time.
And he had movies. And like Mike did 50 million in the
Yeah.
box office.
It's true.
What else? What else do you have besides like Mike?
He was in Fast and Furious. Well, this is older.
Yeah.
Roll Bounce.
Focus on, he was in Roll Bounce. He was a little bit older
Lottery
than.
Ticket,
the
I'm
one
trying to
in
think of
20
kid.
The kid.
Kid Bow Wow, like
Yeah.
Mike. And then
Mhm.
he was in something else when he was little.
Uh,
But it
he
wasn't
was-
like
he was
he wasn't the lead though.
in Carmen, the hip hop.
All About the
God,
Benjamins. He had a
that
cameo
shit.
in that.
He
Yeah.
wasn't all about the
All About the Benjamins
it's
as a
like-
kid.
But that's why I can't put him in front of Macaulay because it's like
And Macaulay had several
was
box
the
office
Well, he had a
movies.
chunk though. It was like 6 movies that's fire.
but they weren't hits.
I'm talking about Macaulay Culkin.
Oh yeah.
But
That's
the
a lot,
lead
though.
in
But
all of
after
those
that,
movies.
it kind of tapered down.
Oh, for sure.
Well, he said he's the biggest child star.
Child.
Like
yeah,
at that
same.
moment.
You
So
not talk longevity.
no,
No.
not longevity.
Biggest impact.
Child star.
Child star.
I
Yeah.
would have to say
And of
Gary
course, Shirley
Coleman.
Temple gonna be in the mix, but that's way before my time, so I can't
Yeah.
really speak on Shirley
Right.
Temple's impact. But I know she was killing back then.
Mhm.
It's been
She got a
40
drink.
years since Gary Coleman.
Oh,
and
Raven
everybody
Simone.
still remembers Gary Coleman's name.
Gary Coleman was huge.
Yeah.
Raven was
used to
Raven
go
was
to
And
Ball
Webster and Emmanuel Lewis.
But Raven didn't go box movies, right?
Raven Simone.
She was in
She's
movies,
Cheetah
but
Girls,
it
wasn't
Cheetah
it?
Girls
like-
was huge.
Was big.
Like humongous.
She was in. What was that movie she was in? Well, she was older then.
Dr. Doolittle.
she was a
Dr.
kid,
Doolittle, she
Dr.
was
Doolittle.
older.
She was older with Cheetah Girls too, right?
She
Yeah.
was. 'Cause they
Mhm.
were 3LW,
When she
right?
was
Yeah.
a kid, she wasn't like
Yeah, she was Cosby Show.
She wasn't leading.
The
Oh,
Cosby
no, she
Show.
She
wasn't
wasn't
leading.
leading none of this stuff.
The Cosby Show was
Yeah.
big on its own.
And she was older on Hang with Mr. Cooper, right?
Yeah,
No.
but she was still young.
was little.
She was
She
still
was
young.
little, yeah.
But that show was already thriving.
Without, she
Yeah.
came on,
Yeah.
I hate the definition of lead actor and co-lead because it's not. It usually comes down to because if you describe who is the lead of this movie, it's usually like who is the bigger name. Like even though the story could be about this person is a bigger artist. So if they get best actor, this person gets the lead, like Collateral. The movie's about Jamie Foxx.
Yeah.
It opens up with him. It ends with him. But since Tom Cruise was the bigger name,
Right.
he got best actor, and Jamie Foxx got
Best
Supporting.
supporting.
Yeah.
Like Training Day. The movie's about
Ethan.
Yeah.
It opens up with his girlfriend, his wife,
Yeah.
but Denzel got the best actor award
Right.
because he's the bigger name. So I hate that how that works.
Well, he's
So
a better actor.
does it relegate to screen time?
I just think it's a bigger name.
Yeah.
It depends.
Doesn't it depend on what they do
It
in the
depends.
film?
Yeah, because it's not like Denzel. Gets a lot of screen time.
Yes, of course, yeah.
So those two examples are tough because
It was kind of equal.
it's like
Yeah.
even though they might open with Jamie or they might open with Ethan, it's about Ethan's day.
Mm-hmm.
It's still Denzel's presence in that.
He
is
made the
crucial.
day.
He's the
Yeah.
guy.
It's like
who-
crucial. So it's like those, and Tom Cruise was crucial in Collateral
Yeah,
because he's
right.
the assassin. That's the whole point of the story.
Right.
Right.
And so
Yeah,
those are
it's
tough.
low-key,
Those are tough
it's
calls.
low-key about Tom Cruise.
Really?
I mean,
What do we know about Tom Cruise?
It's not. You're right. It's about Jamie, but the whole day started when Tom Cruise got in that
The day
cab.
hit the assassin story drives the
Yeah.
story.
Yeah.
Not just Jamie Foxx with dreams of becoming something bigger. It's the reason we're
Mhm.
all here is this assassin needs to be carted around in the
Right.
cab.
Right. But
And
if you,
Training
if, you,
Day is
if
like-
you describe the stories, you're going to start with Ethan.
Right.
Yeah, you're gonna
no, we're
start
not. We're
with
not
that.
disputing
Yeah,
that.
right.
But it's like those examples.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They should be
Right.
the lead actors because
Mhm.
they are still the driving point of the story. Even with Training Day, who's training them?
Mhm.
Right.
Denzel is the trainer, so
Right.
it's just like
So he's in the title.
But if
Right.
they reverse their roles, do you think it'll still been
who getting top billing.
if they
Well,
literally
no,
switch roles?
top billing goes to who's bringing the asses to
The
Yeah.
box
Mhm.
office.
And because
That's
we
Tom
just
Cruise.
watched Soul Food last night,
Mhm.
and we were like, "Who is the lead of this movie?"
Oh, it's
And when you look at the
ensemble
poster, because we were like, "Who was hot at that time?" And
Uh-huh.
you look at the poster, Vanessa Williams' picture is the biggest,
Mhm.
Okay.
and through the credits, she's listed first. So she
Did
is.
she get the most screen time?
Well, that's
It was
it's
kinda
so
spread
even.
out on.
Oh,
It's
okay,
so,
yeah.
but her
So that's-
at that time,
that's the
she was
move,
the
yeah.
person that was pushing. Everybody else pictures
Wait, they didn't give it to
smaller.
the little boy. What's his name? Brandon.
Oh no, you can't give it to the little
Nah.
boy.
He was good.
He was great in it, but he's
yeah,
not. He's not.
and
gonna
he
bring
was
asses to
he
the seats.
was the
He was the one that was
he
like
was
damn near
he was narrating,
He was
but
the
the
whole
biggest
center of
name.
it, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's
The
who's gonna
biggest
put
name at that
asses in
time
the
was
seat.
Vanessa Williams, so that's why her picture's the biggest. She's
Absolutely.
leaded first. She's like she was because Nia wasn't popping like that yet,
Not yet. Yeah.
and then Vivica wasn't either, and then everybody
crazy.
else.
Vivica
Right.
was picking up steam.
Yeah, they were all
Mhm.
going, but Vanessa
Vanessa
Williams was
Williams
already
had the
Vanessa
singing
Williams.
popping.
Yeah,
Just like-
yeah.
She already had a long career. She was coming off the Eraser, the
Yeah,
summer
yeah,
before
with
that.
Arnold
Schwarzenegger,
Schwarzenegger, yeah.
So it's
Just
like,
like
so
in,
she
she
was
was
a pedigree.
she was the
so
person, but we were
Bad
trying to
Boys-
figure it out.
Bad Boys 1, the names were
They did switch. Martin was first in the first one, then they switched. It's Will Smith, Martin Lawrence.
Martin was
Yeah, it
first
goes-
in
it
Bad
goes-
Boys 1. The
Yeah.
Bad Boys 2 is like, yeah,
It
let's
goes
go
in the
ahead.
deal.
They
He's
did.
like,
They did switch that. I was like, y'all
Right.
ain't had to switch that. Y'all could have kept it the way because we don't care.
Right.
We don't.
We just
So
We
wait,
really don't.
Martin was bigger than Will with Bad
hell
Boys 1?
yes.
yeah, he's
On
coming-
Bad
Well,
Boys 1?
It wasn't
Yeah.
necessarily that he was bigger. It was just
he had more box office at that time.
because
What did he have out before Bad Boys 1, movie wise?
so he was in Boomerang.
Talking dirty after
He was
dark.
in Talking Dirty After
That
Dark.
don't
Didn't
count.
do
Yeah,
nothing.
he was in House Party.
So
House
he was
Party
in. So
1
he
and
had
2.
House Party 1 and 2. What did I just say?
Boomerang.
Boomerang.
Def Jam.
Def Comedy Jam and Martin. That's what he had.
He had the show,
Yeah.
Martin
Yeah,
show.
the Martin
Mhm.
show.
Will had
Will
the music
Smith had
stuff.
Made in America, 6 Degrees of Separation.
He had the
And
big.
Fresh
He
Prince.
had, wait, he had the big
Yeah.
alien one.
No,
that
not
came
yet,
out
not
after.
yet,
That was,
not
after,
yet.
that was the next summer. So
They were
it wasn't
kinda
necessarily-
interchangeable
they were
at that
kinda-
time.
They were
It
kind of
didn't matter.
if you think
Yeah,
about it, because
they
they
were
both had hit TV shows that they were the
Right.
lead on. They both had supporting roles in hit movies.
And Will had a Grammy by that time already.
Yeah,
Right.
He was
Interchangeable.
big.
Really, Will was bigger.
Low
Thin Line
key.
Between Love and Hate.
He had Thin Line Between Love and Hate. Did he have
No,
the
that
one
was
where he
after
played
Bad
Ghetto
Boys.
Buck?
Huh?
Did he have the one where he played Ghetto Buck?
Ghetto Buck.
That was his character's name. The one with the Jay-Z Diamond song.
Wait, who?
He had the sweatsuit on with
Will or Martin?
Martin.
Blue Streak?
Blue Street.
That came out later.
No, Blue Streak was
That
after.
Yeah, that was
Later.
99 or
Yeah.
something like that.
That's when I
Uh,
started kind of.
So yeah, they switched it though.
Yeah.
In Bad Boys too. What'd you say, Dion?
If people
What
get
happened?
mad at me for that, but I'll be like, yeah, kind of.
I wonder if it's something they had a combo
said,
about.
Heroes, man.
Dion said that's when I kind of checked out. I was like,
Check
Well,
out
you can start.
when.
You
On
can start
Blue
to.
Streak.
You can start to see like what's happening here.
Yeah.
Like that spark is going away.
He's
It's
gonna
like,
do
No,
a dance.
Blue Streak was funny,
It's
bro.
funny.
That's
It's
Dave
funny,
Chappelle
but
was
you
in
start to
that?
kind of like. It's not my
Yeah.
favorite.
big,
You started to
big
kinda see it.
mamas. Then I was like,
I'll give you the big mamas,
I
but
was
Blue
like,
Streak, I was like,
alright.
It started
go,
to kind
Martin.
of. I
He,
hate
And then-
he was
And I did kind of
he
like
was
the
changing.
what's the one where he was a knight? Dark Knight. I would laugh at that, but
I
I bet if I
don't-
went back and watched it,
Yeah,
I'd be
yeah,
like,
Dark
Dark
Blue
Knight.
Streak.
National
Oh.
Security was hilarious.
Black Knight.
Dark
Yeah,
Knight.
I was
Wasn't it
like,
Dark
yeah,
Knight?
Black Knight, something like that.
Black
I don't
Knight.
know.
Black
The
Knight.
Black Knight.
National Security.
That made me laugh.
was forgettable.
It has its tracks
And
on
then,
it.
Yeah, bro,
what's the
I
worst
was
that can
dying, bro.
happen?
What's the word? I didn't even see that.
Rebound.
Yet. Rebound tank.
what's-
Yeah.
No, you did
Roscoe Jenkins.
with Tim Robbins. The worst that
Yeah.
can happen.
No, that's nothing to lose.
Oh,
That was
okay.
great.
I
That
like
was
that
nice.
Oh,
one.
that
Danny
was great.
DeVito.
That
Oh,
was
okay,
nice.
you're right. You're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
Oh,
what's
that
the worst
wasn't-
that can happen?
yeah.
I've never seen that.
So that's what I'm saying. It was like I started to see
Yeah.
my
None of
hero.
those was great, though.
Like I was like,
None of
what's
those was fire.
happening
Yeah.
either with the script or with him? I was like, what's happening?
With
And that-
Danny-
but
wait,
I wasn't
you-
out loud saying anything. I
You
was
said with
just-
Danny DeVito?
No, Martin.
Yeah,
He
Oh,
just talking
Martin.
about Martin in
Okay.
general.
And I was like, what? I was like, he picking the wrong movies.
It was that.
It was just like, what's
He's
happening
taking them
here?
checks.
It was
boy.
the scripts. It was the
Gosh,
scripts.
dude.
And then his mental state, he was
Nah,
going
they
through
were
a lot.
like, we
that too.
giving you
His
10
mental state.
million.
You
for
can
this.
see
Yeah.
his energy
Yeah,
change
his mental
all
state was
throughout.
heavy.
I hate
Yeah.
watching Martin now because I'm like, he can never do this again. Like I just like the energy, the characters. I'm like,
Yeah.
I remember he was on like Jimmy Kimmel or something. It was like he said, oh, I said Jerome and
And then just
No, it
bleeds.
just,
And he
it
was
just
like-
has to be the right role, and Martin
Dion
will
Code.
kill it.
He had a stroke.
Martin will
I
kill
didn't
it.
say that. I don't know that.
No,
you
shit.
telling his
Did he?
business. I didn't know that.
Wait, what?
I didn't know
Martin
he
have a
did.
stroke?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
that's
that's not
not
private
Oh, I
business.
know that.
He was in a coma.
Did you know that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
He was in the
I
coma. That's
Not
what I said. When his
Yeah.
health affected his
You
energy.
over, you over here doing it.
Nah, you was gonna get.
Yeah.
Craig was like, I put his business out. That was
No, I
public.
didn't know
No, it was
that.
public. It was
That was
public. No,
public,
he was
yeah.
in a
I was
coma.
saying that as in like he stood my
No,
hand.
you were
instead-
making fun
But I'm
of
not
him.
gonna clown him. I was just like, I'm
In his stand-up special, he told he had a breakdown. He had
Yeah.
a
I
solid
thought he
breakdown.
said he
And
was
Run
in
tell
that
that.
movie.
He was like, I had a breakdown, and I was
Yeah.
in the middle of
breakdown and stroke
Hollywood.
is two different
He had the
things.
gun.
Yeah,
that was
man.
one.
I know
Yeah.
that
He
was
was waving the
breakdown.
gun.
Yeah.
That has nothing to do with a
And
stroke.
then he had
though.
another
But he-
one. No,
yeah.
he had a stroke when he was jogging. He had on. He was
Yeah.
I know he
super
passed
low.
out with
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I
And they
remember
said it
that.
was dehydration, but he was in a coma with that. And so so I think ever since then he's
I
been a
thought
little
he said
different.
I was smoking that
Yeah.
ooh wee
He did say that.
Yeah.
in the stand up. So I
Yeah.
thought I didn't want to,
I don't
Yeah.
know if he had a stroke. I know he passed out.
Nah, it was more than pass
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
He was out of here.
But
He was
the
depleted
right
after
role,
that.
Martin still has it that he could bring it to life.
From
And
what I was told, and I haven't been on set with him, but from what I told, he has the muscle memory. When they say action, he kicks back in, and it's just when they say cut, it's
okay, yeah.
Like, but they said when
Yeah.
they say action, he
when it's
kick,
crunch
he,
time.
they
He
counted
kick in.
him out before Life, and then he did Life, and
Yeah.
everybody's like,
They said
Martin.
it's just
he
it's
was
just
counting
a,
out then?
I don't think it was
Before
counted out
Life,
yet.
yeah.
In 99? I don't think
That
he
was
counted
after
out.
Martin and all that.
I mean,
and,
it was
he
after
did
all
a
that
string
stuff.
Of those
Yeah, it was
movies.
after all that stuff.
He did Life.
Because Blue Streak was a hit. And that was
The
like
box
that was
office,
like right there with Life in terms of
Life, I didn't see any slowdown in life.
Neither,
No, it's just
but they
a
said action.
different
We
Martin.
we don't know what happened when they said cut.
Yeah.
Now in
Life,
the Martin reunion,
Life to me is one of the best comedies
Oh
ever.
my god!
don't move
I
the mic.
feel
I
like
said,
and he was a straight man in that, so he, you know, his
Martin
energy's
Straight
gonna be
is
different.
hilarious, bro.
Martin as a straight man.
I'm not doing this
It's a
today.
wild concept, but he was. He was the tight ass in
Yeah.
that duo.
I'm not
But
doing
then when he got older, they kind of switched.
Wait,
energy
when
a
he
little.
ran to get that pie.
Oh my god! When he got older, Martin was killing. When he
was
was
so
old,
funny,
when he
man.
stopped caring, when he was just like, "Man, fuck it, I'm gonna get that pie." That opened up a new old
Man, that's
Martin.
funny.
Just like, "Fuck this."
The run was my shit.
That
That
run,
was funny. They were just pissed as old people. Oh, come! Don't nobody want to see that shit.
man.
They were just pissed.
I love it. But yeah, Blue Streak was like 98, 99, and Life was 99.
How did Life do in the box office?
It only did like 60 something. Huh?
Because he knows. Or 'cause-
I want to
You
know.
see, no, I hate life, man.
You
do?
hate Life?
You kept trying to get me to talk.
You hate Life?
Why do you hate Life?
How?
I hate you.
Wait, hold on.
DC.
We got to do the
I hate
ad.
you.
We got to do an ad.
Oh, let me first. Sorry.
Let's talk
Am I
about it.
first?
We gonna
Go
get
ahead.
back to you.
You wow.
He got to
That's
remind me.
despicable.
I need to hear this.
Yeah.
And don't come with it. Just didn't resonate. I need details.
No, I got you.
There's so many quotes in that, man. You
Nah, yeah, you tripping, bro. You need to eat.
It's still funny.
You just hungry.
His
That's
glass
what
They
it
get
is.
funnier
fogging
over
up.
time.
Right.
Yeah, Dion class is fogging up.
Let's do this ad. Eat stress-free this spring with Factor's delicious. Fit this on. Delicious, ready-to-eat meals. We were talking like Dame Dash. Every fresh, never frozen meal is crafted with a dietitian and approved and ready to eat in just 2 minutes. Choose from a weekly menu of 35 options, including popular options like Calorie Smart, Keto, Protein Plus, or Vegan and Veggie. Also discover more than 60 add-ons each week, like breakfast, on-the-go lunch, snacks, beverages, to help you stay fueled throughout the day. So what are you waiting for? Get started today and fuel up with your springtime goals. Get chef-prepared meals in 2 minutes. I make mine on the skillet. I don't be warming mine up in the microwave. I make it on the skillet.
respect it.
It tastes
I don't
better.
like the microwave.
Yeah,
man.
I don't even have one.
Make your food wet.
It tastes better, and they protein shakes be good.
Yeah.
No fuss, no meals, it's just no prep. You just eliminates the hassle of prepping, cooking, or cleaning up. Simple, heat and savor the good stuff.
Savior, huh?
Did I say savior? Savor the good stuff. When we're celebrating Earth Day all month long.
Yes.
So looking out for Earth Month Eats. Badge on the menu for our lowest carbon footprint meals. Head to factormeals.com/issues50 and use the code issues50 to get 50% off your first box plus 20% off your next box. So use the code issues50 at factormeals.com/issues50 and get 50% off your first box plus 20% off your second box.
Get it off that box.
Yeah.
Get in on this.
Got to be a damn fool not to get that deal.
Gotta be a damn Dion not to get that deal.
I'm gonna let y'all do your own argument without talking about the comedic parts.
What do you mean?
Listen.
In a
Listen.
comedy
It's a
movie?
comedy.
Listen. This is a comedy.
I'm gonna just
Hear him out. Hear him out.
This is
Hear
a
him out. Hear him out.
comedy.
Hear him out. Hear him out. Hear him
This is a
out.
comedy.
Hear him out.
What is the synopsis of the movie? This is a comedy. Go for it.
It's about people wrongfully accused and
Stop
serving
right
life
there,
in prison.
nigga. Damn.
It's sad for sure.
Damn.
Okay, it's sad.
It's called life.
This still happens.
Huh? It does,
This touches on a lot of people's lives.
and it's not funny.
It's not funny. Keep going.
Okay.
But that's it.
This is a comedy.
Yeah.
Keep
That's
going.
it.
Yeah.
Hear the
And
man out.
they
Hear the man
serve
out.
life
Hear the man out.
sentences.
Until they
When
aren't
did they
they
get out?
absolved of their crime?
When
When
did
did they
they
get
get
out?
They was mad old.
Yeah.
Nigga, when did they get out? How did they get out? By justice?
No,
they broke out.
They got and they
What-
still
what-
now they're fugitives.
Well, so you're looking for
listen, no, listen. It hurt to see this.
What part
So-
hurt?
The fact that it wasn't like they were like, they got arrested for doing something they weren't supposed to be doing. They got wrongfully accused. So the whole time I'm like, this movie has to be when they break out or something. They did not break out.
So you couldn't get over.
It's called life.
Listen.
Yeah.
The movie
They got
had
life.
funny scenes, a bunch of funny scenes, but has this everything.
I'm hearing you out, Dion.
Everything in the movie is hilarious, but I was like,
Well,
this
there
is
you go.
kind of tragic. This still happens. A lot of black people still get wrongfully accused.
So did you laugh?
I laughed at the everything. Look, so they got wrongfully accused. A bunch of funny scenes happen right here.
Did you laugh before they got wrongfully accused?
Sure,
So
it's a funny movie. Yes.
Did you feel
So
for the
it's
But at
character?
the same time, let's listen. I'm
He
not,
is
listen.
making a solid.
Come
point.
on.
No, he's
No,
not.
he's
Did you feel for the
How's he not?
character?
What is the point of a comedy?
No, where he's talking about
But what is
the
the point-
tragic.
but what is the point
tragic
of a comedy?
to
Yeah.
make you laugh?
We
If
get
I-
on stage and talk about dark shit all the
Listen,
time.
if I made
it's funny, it's
Jeffrey
funny.
Dahmer a movie and it was like, hey, this is the fun part about it. Look, y'all don't realize that, meat women taste like lunch meat the whole time.
You're
It's like-
saying, Dion, it really wasn't a win.
and it's like if I made Schindler's List,
Well, they
at
did
comedy,
Santa
it's
Clarita
like,
Diet,
hey,
which
this
was
can actually
about-
really happen. It's like, yeah, it can happen. Like, this is a dark time for some people.
That's
Well, Santa Clarita
comedy, bro. We literally
Yes,
do
diet.
this for a
Get it.
living.
Mind you, this is two major juggernaut comedians.
Yes.
Eddie Murphy and Martin, two powerful people, never worked together. I was like, this movie will boomerang. This is about to be groundbreaking. I want to see humor. They both got character development. They both do characters. I want to see that. They did it, but I was like, this is
But
kind
it
of
was a powerful story that they could actually delve into their emotional side and do comedy. It's something that you could feel for them throughout the whole thing, and there was comedic moments through the characters, not necessarily the situation. It was the characters in there that helped drive the comedy. For everybody from Can't Get
Yes.
Right to Bernie Mac to Can I Eat Your Cornbread, The Bully, all the way through.
Listen, all the funny scenes you guys were talking about had nothing to do with the
Because
story.
Friday was about two dudes about to get killed all day,
Had nothing to do. Listen,
which is a popular story.
Listen, all
that
the
happened.
funny scenes.
Do you like Friday?
All the hold on, let me get this.
Yeah,
all
he
the
just
funny
made he
scenes-
just made a hell of a point.
Wait,
all
what
the funny
He
scenes.
said Friday's about two niggas that get killed all day, and we
Because
laughed.
they owe some dope
Did
dealers
you see
some money.
Jojo Rabbit?
Oh, we changed. Now we're doing this tit for tat.
No,
I'm
because
just-
your argument, if you're
I'm just
gonna, if
asking.
your argument because it was dark, well, there's
has
a
to be
lot of
across
dark.
the board.
Yeah,
Well,
bro, that doesn't
I
make
got you.
sense.
I got
Did
you.
you see
I haven't seen Jojo Rabbit.
did you see
Jojo
the Quentin
Dancer?
Tarantino joint?
Which one?
With Brad Pitt and them? They was killing
Inglourious
Nazis.
Bastards.
Did you see it?
Yeah.
Did you like it?
I don't really remember.
I don't
like
really
that.
remember it either.
Yeah,
I liked it. It was
though.
good.
Mhm.
What I'm saying
Well,
is,
I
listen.
remember.
When I say what's funny about the movie, everyone says little parts of the movie, and I promise you, those little parts are just sketches. As in, like those are just scenes in a movie. As in, like the cornbread scene, you could take that part out. The movie can still move forward. The who want to read the letter? Funny ass scene. Who want to read the letter next? You take the scene out. That movie can still go. All these little sketches in the movie, you can take it out, and the movie can still flow.
So
But
if you
I'm-
change the ending and how they get out.
Whoa, what
does it-
happened to your voice?
If
Yeah, a
you
little
change the
phlegm in
ending
there.
and how they get out,
No phlegm.
if you change the ending and how they get out, is it a better movie to you?
This is what I wish. They got wrongfully accused, and then things happen, and then the whole time, this would have been better. If all those little sketches, all the funny scenes everybody talk about, it was a little piece, a nugget that will help them escape. So it was all these scenes are connected. So they figure out a way to find a way to escape properly. But all these scenes
properly. It's
I mean,
escape.
as in like it's like, or they figure out a way to solve their own crime or something.
Most
I don't
comedies
know.
are based off of drama. If you think of "I'ma Get You, Sucker,"
Y'all doing tit
he
for tat
came
now.
home, his brother died, and he
No,
had to
because
go.
your whole
find the
argument
guy
is
that killed
tipped.
him.
It's just a picky
Yeah,
ass.
it's flimsy.
It's just picky as hell.
No, listen. Tell me the funny scene of all the movie life. I promise you, take that scene out, the movie can still flow.
Yeah,
You can say
So that
about
means it's a
lot.
good movie
Y'all,
then.
y'all not even answering the question. I keep saying, but what
What's the
about?
question?
Y'all keep,
No,
what
what
are
is
you
your
asking us?
question?
What'd you ask us?
Take out a scene, the funniest scene of the movie,
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
and I promise you, the movie life can still work
Okay.
because
Okay.
We're not
we
disputing
agree.
that.
because
But
it's
you're
a
the one
bunch
saying
of,
it's a bad movie.
I'm not saying it's a bad movie. I say it's a
Uh-oh.
tragic movie.
You said I
Yeah.
hate life. That's what got us
No,
here.
because people put life on this pedestal of like it's the greatest comedy ever. Now,
It's funny.
Listen,
Funny.
it's a funny movie.
That's what comedy is.
It's a funny movie, but it's like you go back and watch again. It's like this
If you-
movie
if
is
you
the
really-
best.
Same with
We did go
Boomerang.
back and watch
Boomerang's
it
about a
again. I'm
dude that
dying.
a player that falls in love with a girl that ends up being a player just like him, and he ends up heartbroken until he finds love while he's heartbroken.
Is that depressing?
A lot
Yes,
of
it
comedies.
is.
A lot of comedies are rooted in like some sad shit. Like
That's-
look at Trading Places. That shit was sad. You know what I'm saying? Praying on the
Damn,
dichotomy of
I
racism,
wish
class.
you would
Dion.
understand what I'm trying to say.
I understand.
It just don't make.
Yeah,
it
yeah,
don't
yeah.
make-
So,
Yeah,
but
that really
watched it-
happens to
I watched it
people.
the first time. I watched it. I was like,
Started
gosh, dude.
strong,
We-
Dion.
Wait,
We
what's your
get
favorite
it.
comedy?
yeah, but
do it.
because so many
Wait, I wanna
comedies
know
are
your
dark,
favorite
we just
comedy
don't.
So I can
we
see if there's
get
some
it.
drama. in
Yeah,
there.
it's just not consistent, or even. So
We'd have to
what?
eliminate a lot of
Dion
movies.
like just
Yeah.
he just dropped his top 5. I'm trying to remember what's on
I
there.
hate y'all niggas, man.
What's your top? What's his top?
I'm
I said
trying to
Friday.
remember what's
Because
on there.
Friday.
No.
Friday,
So
tragic.
So
Tragic.
So
They were really trying to
Something
kill
that
him.
happens in
Right.
the hood
And
all
people
the
get
time.
killed in the hood all the time.
All
over
the time.
money.
Over drugs
If
and
you
money.
want to get to the nitty gritty of most things
Somebody
in
said-
life,
So Shawshank, it pretty much. It,
did you
dude,
like Shawshank Redemption?
Life is Shawshank Redemption.
Did you
It
like it?
is.
essentially?
Sausage Redemption is a great movie.
Did you like
Yeah,
it?
but it's not a comedy.
It won Oscars. Yeah.
So
but
you
it's-
like it because it was serious. It was like, yeah,
Well,
we
it's the
taking this
genre
prison
of people's.
serious.
Listen, I like the movie, but I hate that people keep saying it's the greatest comedy ever.
I don't think no one says that.
Yeah.
Greatest
some-
comedy.
I
some
just
might.
said it with my full
It's
chest,
his
shirt
favorite- it's
off.
your
But
favorite?
so,
It's-
but
it's
so
one of
what?
the
That's just
though?
Tony's, but I don't hear a lot
He
of
said
people.
one of.
Oh,
It's
we're
one of the
supposed to-
funniest comedies.
Yeah, if it's
Yeah.
supposed to
It
make us
is.
laugh, that's what it did.
But a lot of comedies are based off
Yeah.
dramatic situations.
So list
And
all your
life is
favorites.
getting better with time.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So list
no
your
pun
favorites.
intended on the time, but like.
So you said Friday, which Craig just said is tragic.
Yeah.
So what else
What
comedy
else
do you
was
like?
Another one he had.
I liked Bridesmaids.
Okay.
Also have an argument about this. You can probably chime in on this. I said Don't Be Menace was a movie I had in my top 5, but I said
Oh, that's in your top 5? Hood trauma and making fun of it? Boys in the Hood?
Could-
People was really dying in the
could
hood.
Don't Be a Menace still stand up if all those parodies was away?
Yes, because most of the people that seen Don't Be a Menace, a large part of the people that seen Don't Be a Menace didn't see the other movies until
Okay.
after. Then they went and checked out the other movies. to
Yeah,
see
movies
the
be
differences.
funny. If it's just funny, because like Not Another Teen Movie, I hadn't seen half those, and I
Right,
was dying.
right,
Then when I
yeah.
went back and watched them, it just made the movie even more funny.
When
Yeah.
you watch
When I saw what they
Airplane,
making fun of.
If you watch
Right,
Airplane,
right.
you didn't
I
see
didn't
none
see
of
it.
those old Airplane
Right,
movies.
right.
The movie was just
Funny on
standalone
its
funny.
own.
I hate DC did this to me.
But
Dude.
yeah,
I didn't even know
Dion,
that.
Well, you just didn't come.
Well, it's not because listen,
Consistent
when I
enough.
first
Wait, when
watched
did
it-
we talk
This is
about
like your
Dion?
last
When did we talk
music.
about life?
What was it? The song he didn't like, and it made no sense.
Dion?
Yeah.
Oh, the Lil Wayne line.
Yeah,
yeah.
you just be
Oh, yeah.
you
He
just
always
be
got a
looking
big
for
G
something.
and
Yeah,
lasagna.
you
Moving
just be
silent like the G's
Listen,
and lasagna.
real G's move in silence. Stop right there.
Did we doing this again?
again.
you just don't be
When you say like, it needs to fit perfectly with that.
Here we go.
That's it, dude.
you just be nitpicking. you're just a
How you
nitpicker.
like
we
Don't
gave
be
you
a
the
menace,
floor.
though. And that's rooted in
trauma,
black
man.
trauma.
Yeah.
Are we
Starts
all going to
off
agree?
with the murder.
Are we see in NBC? We all going to agree on these? We Fox News. We all got to agree on the same stuff.
No.
Come on, man.
we just be it just
We just
don't
wanna
be
hear
making no
you
sense,
out.
and it's
Yeah.
inconsistent.
It's
I
not
talk about
inconsistent.
losing my son on stage.
He gets laughs.
I mean,
That's trauma.
That's
The
deep,
best comedy comes from dark
personal drama.
places.
That's what I get. That's what's throwing me off the most is he does stand up and he
no.
knows.
Listen,
What's one of his
listen.
traumatic?
No,
bits
man,
that-
listen.
You killed a
listen.
dog, Dion.
Listen,
That shit was hilarious. With your
And-
child in
and
the
drove
car.
off.
It drove off. That's so traumatic.
You
But
killed
the
a
way
dog.
you told it,
hey, man.
man.
and drove off. And you
And I'll do
left.
it again. And I'll do it
With
again.
a 10-year-old
You
kid
left.
chasing the car.
And I'll do it again. Y'all know that Life is written by a white man? Y'all know Life was directed by a white man? And y'all laughing at this? Y'all want this?
Oh, now we militant.
That was a better angle.
There you go.
should have came with that angle. That was a better angle. You should have led with that.
It's wrote by two white men
You
and
shoulda
directed
led
by a
with
white
that. We'd have
man.
been led with
How
that.
y'all feel about that?
Yeah, you should have led with that.
Black oppression
Should have
wars.
opened up with
They're
that.
exploiting us. You should have led with
But
that.
I know you be laughing at that movie.
Dude, it's funny.
Well, that's the point.
Serve this
Dude,
purpose.
dude, it's like this. I'm not gonna say somebody's name. It's like somebody saying, "Hey, you know who funny? John Smith is funny." And you be like, "I mean, he's like an open micer." He's like, "No, he's the greatest comedian ever." It's like, okay, he's funny, but you doing too much. That's how I felt about Life. People are like, "Come on, man." So I hate had to keep doing this.
How many times you seen it?
I seen it like 3 times.
When I'm with him on that. When I think of my favorite, funniest movie, I don't put Life right
That's what-
there.
I
I go
mean,
to
like I
Friday
said, I
first.
I
I got
like-
Friday over Life,
Huh?
but I don't go to Life like.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, I don't
I might go
not
to
like
some-
the movie, but people, it's like, I had to like, why don't I like it? I was like, oh, that's right. This happened. So I was like, I can't believe that people keep like, this is life. And I was like, let's break this movie down.
funny.
Well, people just
Most-
want
I
to.
think something about Mary was funnier than Life.
Something about Mary's hilarious.
That's
That's one of my
hilarious.
favorite
Yeah,
comedies.
it's just funny
But
shit.
most comedies have about 20 memorable moments, and Life has more than that. Some of the best
More than
comedies.
Something
Life,
About Mary?
life was
No,
hilarious.
No,
Something About Mary has more
up
than
there.
20.
Yeah,
yeah.
okay.
There's something about Mary is up there.
Okay, yeah.
Top 5 Eddie Murphy movies. Is it in your top 5?
Oh shit.
I go say Nutty Professor.
Let me see. I got
Yeah.
Bowfinger. Bowfinger's
Oh,
my
come on,
favorite.
America.
Bowfinger's my
I got
favorite
Come
Eddie
to
Murphy.
Me too, bro.
Yeah.
That's my favorite.
What's
That
your
shit's so
five?
funny.
That's your favorite Eddie Murphy movie?
Man, that movie
Bowfinger?
is so funny.
Yeah.
That's
Hell
number
yeah.
one?
That's
I
my number
love
one.
it.
Yeah.
And
I'm
understand.
Coming
done
to
seen that
America
more
is my
than-
number one Eddie Murphy movie.
You said who?
Coming to America.
That's fair.
That's
That's
my
fair.
number one.
So it's in my top 5 as well.
Oh,
I
Harlem
got
Nights.
Vampire Brooklyn up there.
Harlan Nights is
Above
in my top
Life?
5.
Vampire Brooklyn was.
I'm not putting that above
Vampire
life.
Brooklyn.
man.
I'm not
I
putting that
didn't
above
say
life.
above life.
Yeah,
I say,
give me
but
that.
Vampire
Come
Brooklyn
on,
is.
brother. Yeah.
I don't have life is like
Push that shit
Wait,
down.
Nutty Professor got to be in
Push
there.
yeah.
life
Yeah.
down.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not
Tony.
putting Vampire. Hell no.
No, I didn't say that. I'm just saying what I think is funny.
No.
But a lot of people thought Bowfinger was a flop.
Boomerang, yeah.
I got Boomerang. Yeah, Boomerang for
Boomerang's up
sure.
in there.
Coming to America.
I'll put Dream Girls over
Bowfinger.
life.
I wouldn't do that.
Well, it's a different
Push
kind
that
of movie.
movie all the way down. I gotta put life down to
That's
like
what I'm saying, Tony.
18.
Eddie got some things that might be funnier
He's
than
been
life.
working for 30 years.
I'm not coming to
Oh.
America is his magnum opus to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
In terms of you know, I love 48 Hours though. I know a lot of people don't
I
put
like
that
Beverly
up
Hills
there.
Cop.
Beverly Hills Cop 2.
48
Oh, yeah.
hours.
Damn, Eddie got some shit.
Eddie,
Mhm.
Eddie is
Norbit?
unprecedented.
Come on, man.
Eddie's run
I'm
is
laughing all
unprecedented.
day at
on.
Norbit.
A lot of people
man.
slept on
I like-
Norbit.
I like
Norbit
Norbit.
funny, bro.
Yeah,
People
Norbit's
didn't
I
hilarious.
like
slept
it,
on
but
Norbit.
it was
slept on
funny.
Norbit?
I slept covered up 8 hours of sleep.
It was funny.
I slept
I
good.
loved it. I loved it.
It was funny.
Covered up, 2 blankets.
Thank you.
The undersheet.
But see, Eddie was
I had a
different.
shower cap on. I had the little joint women be wearing.
About it.
Tuck. I had a pacifier in my mouth.
But Eddie would do a big hit movie, then he'd do a movie for the black people. He'd do 48 hours, then he'll come do a Coming to America.
But I felt
Beverly Hills Cop.
I felt like
Ooh,
Tony
Golden
when it came to
Child.
Norbit,
Yeah.
Norbit at
Oh,
first.
no.
and
Golden
then-
Child's good.
Nah, that
It's
one,
good.
That's below
Golden
Norbit
Child.
to me.
I don't. Yeah.
No.
Golden Child. I don't.
They had a couple
like.
laughs.
No.
I don't like
I just want some chips.
Can I have the
Those chips.
knife?
I want the knife, please.
Norbit was funny. Man.
I put Dr. Doolittle over life.
Nah.
I just
man.
rewatched that. It's
Come on,
That was-
man.
That's
Kitty.
the cutesy Eddie
Yeah.
Murphy.
cause like I love Daddy Daycare, but it's you know it's
Yeah, I
cute.
wouldn't mention.
Cute,
Not
cute.
over life.
I'm just
Nah.
gonna say. I'm gonna see people in the comment section.
Man,
I didn't.
right.
Well, I'm
Pluto
saying,
Nash was hot
I want to
trash.
keep pushing life down as far as Eddie Murphy's greatest movie because it's like
It's
golly,
up there.
dude.
It's funny,
You got a
man.
vendetta because it's a
Well,
sad
listen, I do
backdrop.
not.
You do.
You do. That's what you
John
just
Smith
said.
is the funniest comedian ever. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'd be like, I mean, I've
But
seen
you
him.
want to
not-
push it down because people are overhyping it in your
Right.
opinion, so you want to push it down. But ultimately,
It did its
pound
job.
for pound,
It didn't hit me.
Its joke count
pound
is
for
up
pound, Life is easily one of his funniest movies.
there. Just off the
Pound for
joke
pound,
count.
just on the joke count.
It's funny.
It ripped.
And everybody got off.
It's funny.
Everybody, the ensemble, it was just like it
It's
was
funny.
firing on all cylinders.
It's funny.
It wasn't. It didn't feel like they were trying to make us laugh, and that's the comedy I gravitate towards. Like once I feel you forcing it,
Yeah.
Norbit
Yeah.
is a force.
Mhm.
I'll be like, all right, man.
Let me ask you this though: all the funny scenes of life, if I take them out, right?
Why
Listen,
do you keep doing
listen,
this?
will they work on their own?
It still be a good movie, yeah.
No. By itself, not even about the movie. Like it's 12 sketches. And I took that out and say, hey, I put it on YouTube. This will work as is. Nobody needs to be like, where's this movie from? This is a sketch by itself, right? From beginning, it has beginning, middle, end.
So how's that bad?
has
I'm
to
so,
be-
It's not
I'm so
bad.
confused.
It's
What's
not
the point
bad.
of this?
Listen,
Yeah.
it's not bad. What I'm saying is it's an opening, a bunch of sketches, and then it ends.
That's
These
what a-
sketches are hilarious.
No, there's
What
a
I'm-
bunch of movie points in it.
Isn't that what
besides.
movies
don't
is though?
push the
Just a bunch
story
of sketches
You just
put
said
together.
it's just like
What the fuck
Shawshank
this nigga
Redemption,
I don't know. I don't
but with
understand
funny
it.
sketches in it. It's the same movie as Shawshank.
So
It's-
Bridesmaids, when they shitting in the sink, you
On
can
the
take
floor.
that out.
Yeah,
and the
what are you
movie still
talking
goes.
about?
But it was
Right?
about her wedding dress, though.
She
Yeah,
shit in the
but
They
middle of
had
the
a
street and
movie
in
about
sink.
the.
But it was literally her. It was the process of her getting her wedding dress.
Okay,
This is moving the story forward. She's on her way to get her dress filled. I mean,
but you can take the
It's her
shit-
preparing
you can
for her
take
wedding.
them having the shits out of it.
but it's about her process of getting married.
Yeah, for sure. That's the storyline.
What
of
I'm
the
saying
movie.
is the cornbread line. You gonna eat your cornbread in the fight. You
Yeah.
can take that out and put it on YouTube, and it works as is.
So-
Yeah.
so
Nobody's
does
gonna be
shitting
like,
in the
"Where's
sink.
this movie from?" It can work as is.
So does eating spicy food
So does
and not making it
Right.
across
The
the street.
bathroom.
Yeah.
I don't.
You got the
I think
shits.
y'all are not listening.
It
to what I'm
worked
saying.
there.
I don't
No, I think
understand
it
what
just
you're saying.
really.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what's,
It worked in the
we all
Long
know what
Came
sketches
Polly.
are. We all know what sketches are. People post
Yeah.
sketches online. A minute and a half. We watch the sketch. We're not like, where's the rest of the movie at? I want to see the rest of the movie. It works as is.
Yeah, most
Dion.
funny scenes are sketch in the movie.
Dion, you got the chat.
Bridesmaid,
mad.
that airline
set
when
up the
she's drunk,
situation.
stove and all.
They're
That's a
on
sketch.
their way to a destination for the movie.
But it's still
Yeah,
it's
but
just-
each scene,
The chat wants to
each
find
funny
you, Dion. The
scene.
chat
Yeah.
wants us to put your information out there and find you. But if we do, we're going to protect you with Aura. Aura is. I had to throw that in there. I had to get this in there. I had to push it, man. Our good friend Chaz got the. This is going to be brutal. Got the Aura. What's it called? Aura. The Aura. Got the Aura, and it protects your data. Chaz did a Google research on his name, and all kinds of things popped up, man. All different websites had all his personal information, his family information, and he did not like it. Data brokers sell your information to scammers, spammers, and anyone else who may want to target you. They get your full name, your email, your home address, health records, and your relative stuff. It's
That's
all out
crazy.
there. That's nuts. That's why with Chaz said he's been using Aura, the sponsor of today's video. Aura shows us which data brokers are selling our information and automatically submits opt-out requests for us. Cleaning up your personal information not only helps you reduce the amount of spam you get, but it protects us from hackers who could use this information to help them access our social media accounts, bank accounts, or other sensitive information. Aura also does so much more to protect our family from online threats. It gets other features like antivirus, VPN, password management, parental controls, identity theft insurance, and more without having to download several different applications. It's really easy to set up, and best of all, you get everything at one affordable price.
How much that is? What that price is?
We're going to throw that price in there for y'all. I value my privacy, and I value yours. You can go to aura.com/issues. Once again, that's aura.com/issues to start your 2-week free trial.
2 weeks.
And also the link will be in the description. You got to be a damn fool not to get this.
Aura, yeah,
A
that's
damn
the protection
Dion.
I need.
Hey man, I'm done with it.
Huh?
I'm done.
Of course you're
good.
done.
You just
Nothing
Yeah,
to
'cause
hold
I was
on
gonna
to
go
nothing,
something about Mary. You could do the Frank and Bean scene.
Franks and Beans
That's
on
a
its own.
sketch
The,
on its
the
own.
sketch with him zipping his penis up in there, that's a solid, you can take that out. And
Bad
throw it and move
boys
forward.
going to pick up a daughter, and a protective uncle is there.
And the cornbread
Works
scene that
every
you bring
time.
up is essential to the plot because when you first get to prison, you got to make a stand for yourself. And that was the moment.
If you watch most of these sketches out, they're actually from movie scenes.
You got me, guys.
Your argument was horseshit,
win
bro.
the
It just
goddamn
was
time.
trash.
His glasses
well.
fogged up.
It was
Don't
just
wear
trash.
Fogged up on us.
goddamn towel.
I was with you, Dion.
No, I just want y'all to just know. Y'all are hyping up a movie. That's all I'm saying. That's it. That's it.
Wait,
In
so-
his defense, we did come with hella other funnier Eddie Murphy movies.
Y'all did. To y'all. You said Vampire in Brooklyn.
Yeah,
No,
I did
I
not
didn't
agree
say
with
no,
that
I
at
don't
all.
think- I was just thinking. Well, Bowfinger
God damn
matches
it.
Bowfinger and Vampire Brooklyn could be considered the,
No.
Consider what?
not the same, but
What?
a lot of people think
Nah.
Bowfinger's trash. How they think Vampire Brooklyn's trash?
I don't know anybody
no,
who
you
thinks Bowfinger's
wanna
trash.
see
I know people who
Dion.
haven't seen it, but I don't know anybody who thinks it's trash.
I know a few people that don't bring up Bowfinger.
They don't bring it up.
Yeah.
They don't bring it up.
Vampire in
but-
Brooklyn is not a good movie.
Yeah,
Distinguished
it's-
Gentleman is funnier than life.
You ain't even seen Distinguished
You just
Gentleman.
read. I'm just saying, 4 out of 5 people said that Life is funny.
Life is
that's
funny,
great.
man.
And that's why I like,
Hilarious.
and that's why I hated it. I was like, DC just kept, I was like, I'm gonna get quiet.
Wait, when did we have this
I was like,
combo
I'm gonna
about
be
life?
quiet.
We had
I
this
was
combo?
like, yeah, everybody's talking about like life is funny. I'm just like,
Life is funny, man.
That's funny.
Every time I watch it, I
I
laugh.
laugh.
Yeah, I find something different in it every
Yeah.
time. Be like, that was funny. Oh
Mhm.
shit.
That's up there.
And with it being a comedy, it did what the hell it was supposed
If we
to
go
do.
pound for pound laughs, taking out other elements like, character development and likability and stuff like that, pound for pound, laugh wise, that's easily one of his funniest movies ever. Easily.
One of. Yeah.
One of.
Fair enough. He's Eddie. He's got
Easily.
a ton.
You
You
got
know?
yeah.
But pound for pound, just
It's just
straight
funny.
laughs.
You got over 30 years of them.
Right.
I probably laughed harder at that. I think Coming to America is like the ultimate comedy. I think I would put Life right underneath it in terms of laughs.
Friday or Life in terms of laughs.
Friday, the laugh count is crazy.
Something about Mary or Life in terms of laughs.
It's so
Something about
funny.
Mary.
yeah, you pushing that shit down. Come on.
But now they're coming to America again. Oh, well, he was just sticking with Life. But yeah.
Come on, brother. Keep pushing.
Something about Mary.
I'm telling
Kill
you,
it.
bro.
I don't know. I can't put one above the other.
I got to
on laugh
rewatch all
count.
these, first of all.
I can't.
I remember something about
Something
Mary.
about Mary.
I do
yeah.
too.
That's something
I mean,
about Mary is
it's
one of the best
funny.
comedies
Oh, hair
ever
gel.
made. That's what.
It was
is
small
that,
stuff though. But even when he said, "Brett Favre, what are you doing here?" He and Clown play the Dolphins. You dumbass! Like he didn't know.
Why did Brett Favre
He was
just so
so
disrespectful? Man, man.
I'm in town to play the
Came
Dolphins.
in
You
chest
dumbass!
first.
All right.
Oh
The
my
plot
God.
twist
The
was
plot. I was
dope.
about to say the plot twist was crazy. I
Plot
didn't see that
twist
for
was
a comedy.
They was all at that rest stop humping.
Man.
The dude playing
7-minute
cripple.
abs.
I was just peeing too.
Yeah.
Was it? Hold on. Was something about America to do with is like I'm here to pick up the hitchhiker?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all it was. 7
They were like,
minutes.
yeah, me too. Me too.
They all come running up out of there.
Yeah, me too.
I really thought the dude was crippled in the beginning of the movie.
Yeah,
I really
I was
did.
like, oh,
Plot
that's
twist city up in
Yeah.
that mug.
He was
man.
hilarious.
What's his
bro.
name? Underrated.
He
in
was
that
a
movie.
hater too.
You ever had a white head on your eyeball? Woogie.
He kept getting worse.
The fact that he was Woogie and he would break out whenever he was around her.
He kept getting worse.
Oh boy. Oh,
But what's his name did real good, and I feel like he's
Matt
overlooked.
Dillon?
Yeah,
Matt
man.
Dillon-
Matt
Matt
Dillon was
laughing at
funny,
when the
man.
girls
Scumbag. He
eavesdropping,
was funny.
laughing when the
MT?
girls.
Yeah. He had the fake teeth. He was like, that movie is so funny on so many. That's one of my.
That's one of my favorites.
That's in my top 5 comedies all
That
time.
movie was funny.
Golly.
That's one of those movies I didn't expect to like as much as I did.
Yeah.
I had no interest in it.
We
It
didn't.
did
We
great
watched
in
it
the box
on,
office, right?
Oh, it did. It was
Yeah,
going crazy.
right,
It was
yeah.
going crazy. I was just like, man, what's going on?
We did. That might have been a blockbuster night for us. I
Is
remember
that
we watched
Ben
it.
Stiller's best?
To me, it is.
Yeah.
As far
To
as
me,
him
yeah.
to lead,
Yeah.
I would put that number 1.
Yeah.
How did Dodgeball do?
Dodgeball did good.
Dodgeball's hilarious.
Zoolander
He was
did.
hilarious
Yeah.
in Dodgeball too.
Heavyweights is hilarious.
Yeah. I
Can't forget
Meet the
Zoolander.
Parents. Meet the
Meet
Parents.
the Parents is
Oh,
hilarious.
Meet the
Fockers.
Fockers.
Yeah, those two were
Ben
fine.
Stiller got funny
Ben
movies.
Stiller got a
man.
nice resume.
He got a nice resume.
Yeah.
Adam
Tropic
Sandler.
Thunder?
Yeah,
Oh.
Tropic Thunder.
Come on.
That's
boy.
big him. He directed that.
I got Tropic Thunder over life.
Come on! Let's go, DC!
I got Tropic Thunder over life.
But that's I can't
That's
put
not
it
an
over
Eddie
like
Murphy
that.
movie. That's
No, we're just talking about. I was just talking about
Yes,
movies in
push it
general.
down.
Yeah, Tropic
Oh, I'm
Thunder
not
for
saying
life.
Life is the funniest movie ever. I'm not saying that
That's
at all.
one of the funniest movies to me.
I'm not saying
It's
that.
not top 5 on my book,
It's not top 5.
It might not be in my top 5, but
Okay.
it's one of the funniest.
Yes.
movies.
but it's still there's so
Pound
many
for
years
pound,
of comedy.
I can't
that-
put too
Yeah,
many.
it's just funny as hell though.
Tropic Thunder though is funny, but there's moments where I was just watching.
when
It's,
Jack
it's
like,
not firing on all
was
cylinders
relapsing on that
all
cocaine.
the way throughout.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He said,
Towards the end, it
I don't
got
even remember
kind of.
how it ends. That
Yeah,
lets you
towards the
know.
end, it got kind of. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Like
I can't,
ridiculous.
Yeah. There's something about Mary held the momentum
The whole way
all
through.
way.
Boom,
All the
boom,
way.
boom. Yeah.
Yeah.
Me, myself, and Irene. Yeah, come on, man, push it.
It's
down.
cool.
It's cool.
That's not
Yeah,
even
it's
his funny
not
I
even-
movie.
can't put me, myself, and Irene over
you
life.
got to control. That's what you are.
But I'm not the biggest Jim Carrey movie fan like everybody else.
Word.
Like when people was picking Dumb and Dumber over there, something about Mary, I was like,
Dumber and
no.
Dumber's
Dumb and
up
Dumber's
there.
so funny,
It's up
bro.
there.
God.
Like when
It's
I
not
watched
over
it,
something
I
about
was just
Mary,
like,
but it's above life. Dumber and Dumber's above life.
but people
Yeah.
voted Dumb and Dumber over
That
something about
movie
Mary
is
when I did
funny,
the poll. I
man.
was like, what?
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
The question is which one is funnier between Ace Ventura 1 or 2?
Nah, that's not even
One.
think-
in the category. It's Dumber and Dumber is his best shit to me.
I think 2 is funnier.
I think
1 is a better story. 2 is funnier.
Here you go with your little story again.
You were talking about Bad Boys 1 is a better story, right? You know what the story. You know how story flows.
that's not a comedy though.
Bad Boys 1
1 has a better story.
is a better story than 2, but that's not the reason why I liked it more.
It felt organic.
It was just Martin was in his bag more in the
In
first
one, right?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
nerfed him in the second one. I didn't like that.
What do you mean by nerfed him?
You know why.
They just made him soft.
You
And
know
I was
why.
just like,
They like
Oh.
they looked at him and said, okay, it's time.
because he gained weight.
No, it was just like we
Dion. Something's wrong with
No, the
Dion,
thing is,
bro.
it made a lot of money, and they're like, "Oh, we got to write a second one."
They said, we gotta rewrite the script.
We got a what?
Dion cold, bro.
We gotta
Don't
rewrite the script.
entertain Dion right now, bro.
Why they had to rewrite it?
He's saying,
saying
"Cause
they
Martin
looked
was
at
the
He-
Martin.
He can't do the same stuff that he used to do.
Yeah, I didn't like that storyline.
He was trying to retire Bad Boys 1.
and Woosah felt a bit forced.
Woosah.
Yeah, I was like they were shoving it down.
How y'all feel the last one gonna be?
I didn't hate the
I
third
like
one.
the third one.
Yeah.
I'm talking about this next one about to drop.
Yeah,
That's what
I don't know. I have no.
The last one was
expectations.
good. They undefeated in my book. I know some people be trying to hate on 3, but I thought 3 was legit.
I had they named it Bad Boys for Life, and it was in the third one. I was like, God, you ruined it for the fourth
Yeah,
one.
that was. They probably didn't know.
Yeah, they probably didn't. They were like, "This is it."
They didn't know that the
It's
third
about-
one
And then
was
it
gonna be
hit,
the
and they was
highest
like,
grossing.
"Shit."
Because it really hit. It made the most.
After
Whoa.
after
Yeah.
2, I usually give up on a franchise. I'm like,
You
"Ugh."
gave up on Lethal Weapon.
No, that's one of the few, but I didn't give up on Star Wars either. But
You gave up on Die Hard. Lord of the
yeah.
Rings. The third one is
But
fire.
see, Lord of the Rings is one complete story.
Mhm.
yeah.
So they just broke it up. into
John
3.
John Wick.
John Wick.
I watched
Sad
all
as
those.
hell. Equalizer. John
You
Wick.
gave up on
consistent.
Jason Voorhees.
Yeah, I gave up on it.
You gave up on Freddy.
Once he punched somebody's head off.
He had him. He had him. He got. He ran out of gas.
Yeah, he did all the
He
footwork.
needed one more punch
One
on that
more.
roof.
I would have
He
charged
had
him
him.
or something.
Something. Kick him.
Drop kick him.
Spartan
Yeah.
kick. Something. You had it.
I
He
was
was
like,
like,
One punch.
people
Head
feel
off.
like they're forcing it on most of them.
But by that time, it got really dumb.
Lethal Weapon undefeated.
They're just playing off the box office usually. But
Oh, Die Hard.
I
That's
said-
the best
I
one. The
said
third
I
one's the
gave
best
up
one,
on
right?
it.
Was
Nah.
you was you not here when
No,
I
he
just
wasn't
said all
listening.
He
that?
just said
No.
that.
I literally just sat here and said that exact thing.
Oh,
Like you gave him on
Die
Die Hard.
Hard.
And he sparked up like it just came to him. Like Die Hard. The third one was just I
Hey,
was
man, chill out.
I was
Hey.
I exist.
Sit up,
yo.
man. Sit up, man. Hey, sit up. What you doing?
That's the way you
literally
did. He
just
just
said
said
this.
that.
Hey, chill out, bro.
What was you doing?
It was
over
about
there?
8 seconds ago. It wasn't like a long time ago.
Hey.
Ooh, I got one.
Amir, hey,
Die Hard.
Cut that part out, okay? I need for me to look great for this episode.
Nigga,
okay?
you're done.
Oh, you're done.
From
You already
life.
cooked, Dion.
Don't
I will
talk to me.
unplug this and I will DDT the hard drive, but this will never hit.
Damn, Dion, you over today.
Oh man,
Man,
we out here.
bad game.
What's the one you said before Die Hard?
9 for
Lethal Weapon.
27.
Lethal Weapon.
Lethal
Yeah,
Weapon.
Lethal Weapon.
Undefeated.
Yeah.
I gotta watch all those again
4-0.
too.
Who Jet Li was the third one, right?
4.
Oh yeah,
four?
that was
And that's arguably my favorite one.
Oh yeah, that fight scene.
It's the Lethal Weapon 1 is the most solid throughout.
Yeah.
As far as
Set
script,
the tone.
everything. Yeah.
set the tone.
But in terms of just like pure entertainment factor, 2 and 4, I always go back and forth on which one.
Was that Mel Gibson? Did he write
all
that?
of them.
No, Shane Black wrote
Mm.
the original Lethal Weapon.
Okay.
But yeah, Richard Donner directed all of them.
I think
do you think Mel Gibson would be more legendary right now if he didn't have
That
all
ranch.
those?
100%.
What you about to say?
100%.
Yeah, all
Yeah.
the stuff that he's been the
all
rant
the
he
all the
had,
stuff,
a lot of
the
stuff he's
rant,
been
the
dealing
passion,
with.
all that.
No,
All
he
that.
did
'Cause-
Passions of Christ.
Oh,
He's
you know when you said Mel
legendary.
Gibson, I immediately thought about Danny Glover. No, I was like,
Oh no,
what happened?
No, Mel.
Like,
No,
what
Mel.
happened?
100%.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think that too.
for sure.
It's hard
Yeah.
to come back
As
from
an
a
actor
pack
and
of
as a
niggas.
director.
Yeah, because
It's
him
hard to
as
come
a
back from that.
from Apocalypto, it's one of my
said pack
favorite
of
movies.
niggas?
Pack
What he
of
said?
Apocalypto is fire.
Yeah,
He's a great director. He did Hacksaw Ridge, Passion of the Christ.
He did a good movie that's out right now. He was a radio host.
Braveheart.
Braveheart was
Braveheart.
killer.
It's pretty
Yeah.
pretty dope.
And his
Can't think of
movies
the
are
name
fire.
Look,
Like,
bro.
the Mad Max movies were dope. Lethal Weapon was dope.
He would be running Hollywood.
What
if he didn't
Women
have-
Want was dope.
The comedies when he switched to the comedy side.
Because he had that good like comedic element as well as
What
the
Women
does,
Want?
bro.
Is it-
Yeah.
is it What
He
Women-
was funny in
what-
what's the
what-
dad
what
one?
Women Want?
They just
Did you
he
just do
just
it
said
again?
that. You did it twice.
I just
he
said
did.
it, Dion.
He's doing it on purpose.
He did it on purpose.
No,
Yeah.
he did. His glasses
That was his
fogged up.
callback.
Yeah.
Payback.
Oh, people be sleeping on Payback, bro.
What's payback?
He was
again?
funny in Daddy's Home
That's what I
too.
was gonna say. Daddy's home.
Yeah.
Who touches
That's the
thermostat?
father.
Yeah.
That was Daddy.
But
Yeah.
Daddy's home. That's what Will Ferrell,
Ferrell.
right?
Will
Man,
Ferrell,
when that
Mark
motorcycle
Wahlberg,
went through the house,
Woodberg.
I almost threw up.
What's the movie that y'all could only watch one time and never went back to it? For me, it was Passion of the Christ. I watched that.
Yeah,
Oh, I
one.
never.
who's
I never
double?
watched
We
that
got
again.
one
Yeah.
and done.
One and done.
Yeah,
One and
I'm
done.
not watching that.
I
again.
never watched that again.
Yeah, I know, yeah, that's all I
Spider-Man
needed.
2.
I cried hard.
Me too.
Nah,
I was like, man, all right, man.
Yeah.
I was
Stop
done.
hitting him.
Yeah, I was done.
One and done.
That was it.
I
Yeah.
never. Why would I
One
watch
and
that?
done.
Are there
again?
any other movies like that?
Yeah,
That
one and done. Precious. One and done.
Yeah.
I watched
Never coming
Precious a
back.
lot. I laughed
Really?
at that so many times when she stole that chicken and ran up.
She did steal the chicken and ran and fell. She failed.
Whoever
dog.
watching-
that's the kicker.
Yeah.
She failed with the chicken. I was like, oh, come on, man.
When Monique cussed her out,
What
I
we
was
doing?
dying.
One and done.
Yeah, one and done
A
on
movie
purpose.
called Kids. One and done.
Oh, I
no,
remember
I've seen
Kids.
Kids a
One
bunch
and
of
done.
times.
I only saw it once, but I didn't. Not
I'm the
because I
virgin
didn't care. It was
surgeon.
just kind of funny
I
to
started
me.
doing this
done.
after Kids, making it.
He said, "We'll have
One
no
and
legs."
done.
It was
legs.
funny to me.
One and done.
One and done. Yeah.
Mhm.
Kids was wild.
12 Years a Slave. One and done.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't need to
One
see
and
this no
done.
more.
What
That is
else?
wild. Someone's like, yo, you gotta watch you gotta
One and
watch
done.
Schindler's List again, nigga. This is great. You should watch it.
Trying to think.
Who's
Schindler's
watching
List is
Trauma?
great.
Oh, somebody said
Movie.
Rosewood.
I watched that a couple times.
Right?
Yeah, it's tough though. Some
Big-
movies I can take more. than
Mystic
once.
River, I did watch that, and I don't want to see that again.
That movie was
Oh,
fire.
yeah. I cry every time.
That
I
movie
I've saw
is
more than one.
fire.
Yeah, it was
Sign.
so
I
good.
keep coming back to it.
Yeah, it was
I
so
watched
good,
That
though.
movie so good.
Sean Penn, bro.
Oh man, he was
Incredible.
He was
Is that-
killing.
He
Sign.
won for that, right?
He did.
Yeah,
He
should've.
earned that
Sean
Oscar.
Penn, dope.
Oh, Oppenheimer, yeah. That's a one and done.
It's a one and done
It's
for
long
me
as hell.
simply because it's just
Long.
basically
Yeah.
about physics.
Yeah.
It's literally like, yo, how we gonna get this bomb made? It's cigarettes. And it's just like, I respect it, but it's like one and done.
I watched Sleepers multiple times though, and that movie's
Oh, Sleepers.
good.
That's a
but-
tough one.
it's tough.
It's a tough watch.
I can
but
handle.
I like
tough
Sleepers because of the
movies.
revenge they
Yeah,
get.
I'm like,
when they
kid,
get their
kill
revenge
their
out
ass,
there,
bro.
yeah, get them.
Those two,
Yeah.
the two dudes that were just capping
Motherfuckers.
cats off.
Yep.
Signs. Signs is one and done.
I've seen that.
I think when there's a movie that is like, you know, it's gonna be a twist at the end, you'll watch it again with somebody else, but you won't be like, you're not gonna be thrown off by like,
What's the movie? A Dream Inside of a Dream Inside of a Dream.
oh,
Inception? I done watched that hella
I watched
times.
that a
One of
bunch
them?
of times.
I was-
No. I watched that a
Oh,
bunch
I
of
watched that
times.
hella times.
Trying to figure out what the
Yeah.
hell.
Yeah.
I like it when the movie's plot is so good, you want to come back to it. Like The Sixth Sense, you want to rewatch.
Oh yeah,
it.
certain
yeah,
movies you
yeah.
have to get it.
He's
Yeah,
like, oh,
you
he was
like,
there the whole time. Let
Yeah.
me peep game.
Right.
now.
Certain movies you have to
That's
come
the
back to.
That's when
Yeah.
you got a perfect twist.
Right.
yeah.
Beautiful Mind, I was one and done.
I seen that one time. I was just like, all right.
Yeah, how that?
I'm glad Denzel won instead of.
Russell.
I feel like because Russell was the favorite to win that year.
Yeah.
And Denzel won.
This beautiful mind again.
Where he was
Russell
he
Crowe
was
was like
the
a mathematician.
yeah, with genius with
but he had-
numbers.
He had an issue. I forget what his mental issue
he
was.
autistic?
though.
Wait, was he the one with he was like a pedophile or something like that?
No, Beautiful
Huh?
Mind.
Who was,
Maybe he was.
I know he's seen numbers.
remember he was like, he has, it was Beautiful Mind.
Russell Crowe doing
American
Yeah.
Beauty, I'm thinking American Beauty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he
yeah.
was. Yeah,
Was it
Spacey.
same, who's the same?
Kevin Spacey.
Yeah,
Kevin Spacey, shit.
He hooked up with that teenage
young girl.
Oh yeah. Did it die down? His pedophile?
he got off.
Oh, for real?
Is he
Well,
still
he
working?
wasn't out. It wasn't.
No,
it
it wasn't
for raping a
pedophilia. He
male.
was
or
a
something?
sexual assault.
Yeah, but it was on a dude. I think
No,
the dude was
in the
underage,
movie
though.
or in
Yeah,
real life.
he
I think
a
dude
young
was like
guy.
17,
Yeah, he was a
16.
young
Yeah,
guy.
yeah.
Oh,
The Anthony Rapp dude from Adventures in Babysitting. I thought he was grown.
No, the guy at the party was underage.
Oh,
He was under. That's why they removed. Did they put it back on the show he had on?
House of Cards.
Yeah.
Did they take it off?
I don't think
I
they
don't
took
think
it
they
off.
Oh,
ever
they
took
never
it
took it off.
They fired him,
Yeah.
Oh,
and then Robin Wright was the lead
Okay.
from that moment on.
That's humiliating when you get accused of something and they be like, I'm sorry. And it's like, nigga, my career is
No, they only take black people's shit off. White people's shit they leave up. They
like
just
Johnny
recast
Depp is still kind of scarred, even though he got off. Like, you took Pirates of the Caribbean from me. Like, they was gonna make another movie of it.
They still probably are.
Yeah,
Just giving them a little breather.
he ain't working no more. They took him off of
I think he could be
the Harry
salvaged,
Potter
though. Yeah,
series.
They
They
did
took him
out
off
of
of
Oh,
that.
for real?
Yeah, they took him out
Before
of
he was found innocent?
Mhm.
Just the
there.
allegation.
They don't
alone,
play
huh?
around. They be like, oh,
Mhm.
and then they
What'd
don't
you,
wait
they be
for
like,
the
what'd
trial
you do?
verdict.
Yeah.
They
Hold
don't
on,
wait
what's
for-
the movie? They reshot a whole goddamn with Kevin Spacey. They reshot the whole scene, and the dude won the Oscar.
with the Mark Wahlberg joint where they
No,
kidnapped
Kevin
all the
Spacey-
money in the world is where they
Yeah.
recast him. They recast him with
Donald Sutherland.
no. It was an old school actor. It wasn't Donald.
It wasn't?
No.
But he ended up winning an Oscar.
Oh,
No,
damn.
he
got
didn't
him.
win an Oscar.
He didn't
though.
win nothing?
Nah, not an Oscar.
You
He won
doing it
something.
again, Dion.
Maybe.
I'm doing it again. Hey man, look at this.
All
up,
the
man.
money in the
Look
world.
it
He
up.
got replaced with Christopher Plummer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that fair though that they get rid of you before you found innocent or you know what I mean or guilty?
No, it's not fair. But a lot of listen, these movie studios, it's all about money.
Right.
And if they feel like their money is in jeopardy, you got to get up out of there.
Or if they got to wait for the trial to
yeah,
end
that's
for them
a
to
lot.
start shooting
Like,
production.
man, we got
Yeah, when you think
we got
about that.
schedules, we got deadlines, and we got big money.
Right. Because
And-
Jonathan Majors was going pretty fast.
He did not
Yes,
win.
it was just
He
like
got nominated.
Okay.
So I mean, I know I felt that he got nominated. I know I heard it. I felt it. That's why I said it. All right.
All right.
Come on, Keon.
You think they're gonna take down all the Nickelodeon shows that all that weird stuff was
They
happening
should.
from Nick at Night?
I don't know.
That would be their whole schedule. If it was a black dude, they would have took it down.
Is there any movie scenes that you look away like I can't watch this?
Oh yeah.
Oh, all the
time.
All the time.
I can't look at the teeth of American History X when he
Oh, when the
Oh,
curve time.
okay.
White
I
curve.
know exactly,
No.
bro. Same.
every time I see him,
I
can't.
No.
and I bite the curve.
No.
Kick the
That,
back.
They started
You bringing that
putting
up made me cringe.
Ha! That scene right there,
Yeah.
boy.
And I watch a lot of scary movies. I watch a lot of tragic.
Would y'all put your teeth on the curve?
No, you just
I'm
have
just
to beat
shoot
my
me in the
ass.
head.
Yeah,
I've never
I know,
heard of
bro.
nothing like that to that movie.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna take the bullet. It's easy for me to say sitting in the podcast studio safe, but
Yeah.
I can't even.
Yeah.
It's
He
all
lit.
at once though. It's
He
just like
lit.
Cause I just always assume in those situations you're gonna kill me anyway. So
Mm-hmm.
let me
fight
die with
this
my
out.
dignity.
Yeah, let
you
me
know what I
fight
mean?
this
Yeah.
out.
Just
I'm gonna bite your calf muscle.
That gun in your face, though.
I just figure you're gonna do it anyway though.
Mhm.
That's why. So I'm like, well, just end it now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna end up in jail anyway
Mhm.
because I can't see
Ooh,
you
the
every day. And be like,
curve
hey,
salt,
what's
man.
up, man?
Why you bring that up, though?
I forgot about that, bro.
I didn't. That's the only part of the movie I remember hard. It's
Yeah.
like,
That was a good movie, though.
It was, man.
Yeah.
That was Edward Norton at his best.
That was a good movie.
You think he regrets the thing with Incredible Hulk? That's like shit.
Well, Edward Norton has a horrible reputation of doing too much. Like,
On
he be
set?
he be trying to rewrite the script. He be trying to co-direct. He just be doing too much, and so people just be like, "We just gonna recast you. We ain't got time for this shit."
Oh damn. Oh, he was supposed to be the Hulk in the Disney.
Yeah, he was supposed to come back and still be the Hulk.
That's a
But-
lot of movies he missed
He
out on.
missed out on a lot of
Yeah,
movies,
It's
bro.
like his reputation is not the best.
You know, he got.
He gonna give you 110%, but he's
Yeah.
just gonna be doing extra shit.
I be wondering
Oh.
when people be thinking about like stuff like that.
I
Like
think
to
the
this
Hulk
day,
should have a
like
different haircut. But man, if you don't get your ass out,
Get your ass down.
Yeah. Him and fuck Don Cheadle's replacement. I mean,
yeah,
Terrence Howard.
Terrence Howard.
man,
That wasn't his fault.
missed out
What
on a
happened?
lot.
They promised him one thing and reneged on it. He was like, "Hey man, y'all said I was gonna get a raise for part 2."
Oh,
So he was like, and rightfully so. But they was like, you know what? We're just gonna recast you. Look out.
we like
Because in
that.
the first
Oh.
Iron Man, he got paid more than Robert Downey Jr.
wow.
Yeah, because he was.
He was a bigger name.
Mhm. Well, Robert Downey Jr. He had the rep
Yeah.
of
That was his comeback.
Breaking into
Yeah.
houses.
So it
and
was
all that
like
shit.
Terrence Howard was coming off an Oscar nomination for Hustle and Flow, so he
Oh,
had the
wow.
momentum. And
That
then-
sucks, dude. I
So
don't know.
in
I
the
did-
sequel,
No,
Wait, how can they make that promise like that and not deliver?
that's what I want. I was like, yo,
Yeah.
It has to be in a contract. He has to say
That's what I would
if we
think.
do a sequel, he has to get in a
It
contract.
was in
He
the
can't
contract,
just take a.
but then they tried to you could renegotiate a contract because they were like, "Well, Robert killed this. We're gonna pay him this."
Oh,
and I
they
know
try
it's
to-
in your contract, but hey, bro, when we can't honor that,
Can he sue at that point?
If
I would
if
think.
they use him and he doesn't get paid more, it's much like on Family Matters. The dad had it in his contract that he'd always make $1 more than everybody on the show,
$1
and
more.
they honored it even when Steve was making a lot of money.
Really?
Oh, that was a
That's
genius
smart.
negotiation.
Just $1.
$1 more than
That
everybody
makes
on the show at
sense.
all times because he was the star coming into it.
Oh wow.
The cool part is it was based on Harriet.
Right. And she became
Yeah.
fifth option off the bench.
It was based off of her.
You just never know how the show's gonna go.
Because
What's
she
gonna
worked.
hit.
She was on Perfect Strangers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
and,
crazy.
And Carl and Steve became the stars.
Hard to go against kids, man. It is when kids tap into something, they be consistently.
Yeah.
I remember rushing home to watch that.
I remember the first time he showed up on the show. I was like, yo,
He was so
Bring this
funny,
kid
bro.
back.
Yeah, amazing.
But a
Yeah.
lot of stars, when you go into it, they put that in their contract to guarantee that no matter who's on this cast,
Yeah.
yeah.
because they
That's
have
smart.
spin-offs and all types of shit. Like Mrs. Garrett start killing on, was it
Facts of life.
Facts of Life.
But before Facts of Life, she was the maid on Different Strokes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So when she went there, it's like, oh, I'm making $1 more than anybody. Come
Yeah.
on, Tootie. Come on, Natalie.
Tootie, Natalie.
That's brilliant.
That's dope.
That's hella
What?
smart.
and it's
brilliant.
not even crazy.
That's
It's
not
just
crazy.
$1 more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And anybody on
It's
this
humble.
show. So if y'all,
It's humble.
so if this
Yeah.
person go up, we go up.
Yeah, exactly. That's smart.
Yeah.
We go up. That's
Anybody.
brilliant.
Because they can have you go upstairs and we never see you.
Yeah.
Man.
What-
But if you watch that, they started phasing her out early.
That's crazy.
Like,
We
because
got
you know I'm
nothing.
rewatching it with the kids.
Yeah.
We almost at season 4 now, and Judy never really fit. She never really had
Dang.
lines. Like
What show is this?
Family Matters.
Oh, okay.
The
She
youngest girl.
like she's not even half the episodes. Like she was never
Dang.
like
Once
people when we talk about it, we talk about it as if she was like in there and then one day
Yeah.
gone. She was never really
Once
in
they
it.
brought Richie in, I knew it was.
But
over,
Richie was
so-
always there.
I know.
He
but
was just a
once he got
baby,
curl,
and then
came in
yeah.
with jokes.
And they let him do the Michael Jackson. I said, oh,
Yeah.
it's over. It's
But
over.
she was
It's
never
Dang.
like from the beginning. It was just like even when they had their spats, it'd be Eddie and Laura going, and she was just kind of just like I don't fit.
Yeah.
It's
Hey,
like that
man.
on some shows. I peeped that with my wife and kids. When they had the other daughter, she never blended into me.
That was more so behind the scenes stuff.
That was a
But that
recast,
had
though,
not-
wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, even when she was on the show, I was like,
I didn't like her attitude.
Yeah, it was.
I didn't like
it was
her
behind the
attitude.
scenes.
it was a
stuff.
little, oh, okay.
When she got recast,
But
and they
what
brought
we
the other
saw,
girl
I
in,
was like, yeah, they brought the other, she fit more.
yeah,
she
it was
fit
like,
more.
She had attitude. I was like, man, I don't like the daughter.
Yeah,
and
it
then
was
she got recast, and I like the second one more.
Yeah.
I was
That's
like,
due to her acting choices,
mhm.
how she's seen the character.
Yeah, I was just like, I ain't feeling her, man.
Yeah.
It was too much.
She was a great
attitude.
actress, though.
Yeah, yeah. She
Yeah.
acting wise, she was delivering. It was just like I don't like attitudes with kids
Precocious
in the family dynamic. I
Yeah,
mean, like, there's
it's
no
hard
way
for
I'm putting
me
up with this.
as a
Yeah.
parent. It's hard to
I can't
watch bad
connect.
kids. Yeah,
I can't connect with
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Like
Smart.
even Kevin McAllister, I'm just
Oh my
like,
God.
man.
how did I even allow this? How did I allow myself to watch this and enjoy it when he was calling his mom a dummy? I'm like, how did I forget this?
Yeah,
Then when I watched it with fatherhood eyes, I was like, man, I
Yeah.
done murdered this nigga
Right.
and put his body in the ass. Like, let's go to Paris.
The
yo.
whole
Right.
movement on purpose. It wasn't been no
Man.
accident.
Because I didn't notice any of that until I rewatched it with my
Why
kids.
is Kevin McAllister handcuffed?
There was,
Yeah.
there's no way. I was like, he called his mom a dummy. That's the
Yeah.
last guy.
and I understand why my mom and dad hated the movie.
Man.
We was like, Mom, this is
My
great.
mom didn't play that.
I watched it again. I was like, the first scene.
Man,
That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
That's it.
You're a dummy?
man, a dummy.
And for no reason, it wasn't like
it wasn't even a funny punchline.
Buzz didn't bother him yet. Nothing. He was
Yeah.
just like, you dump out the gate, like nigga.
Mhm.
Well, no, he called her a dummy after the dust up in the kitchen.
But I mean, it was a very early scene when he's in her room, and he's on the bed, and she's telling him to get ready or something. He was
he didn't say
disrespectful
dummy
there.
then. Yeah, he was
He
disrespectful.
was like out the gate, and
That
I was
dummy
like, what the hell?
build-up, though, 'cause he had already had the debacle downstairs.
But him being bad helped him survive, though. He had to have a
For
little.
sure.
It can't give a backstory of
For
why,
sure.
why
That's
how
the
he-
that's
why
the
he-
backstory
Right,
on
yeah.
why he was able to
Yeah.
maintain.
To survive and
Yeah,
What movie do they show like, parents whoop children?
I like it like that. A lot of people haven't seen that movie, but
Oh, I thought you saying like I like it like
No,
I like.
There's
I
this
thought you
movie-
said like I like we don't see that.
there's this movie
I like
called
it
I
like
Like
that.
It Like That. It's they were Puerto Rican family, and he whooped this kid.
White? Oh, Puerto Rican.
Jackson's.
oh yeah, American Dream. He was
Yeah.
beating the hell out
Remember
of
they
him.
all was crying and
He put his son out in the hallway naked
Damn.
because he was drug dealing. He was like, "Oh, you bought these clothes with this shit." He stripped him down, had him in the hallway. Now you a grown man. Now you just a naked punk in the hallway.
Wow.
And he was just standing in the
Parenting.
hallway. I was like,
Yeah.
and when he found out he was out there with the drug dealers, he whooped his son on the street.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like a community thing. I was like, damn. But
If
it was
you think
effective.
if you think back to Home Alone, he let his parents off easy by just calling.
He let them off easy.
because you see what he did to the criminals.
Oh,
if he
yeah.
is really on that,
Yeah. He was about to, he had
mom
that
would
type
have
of
got hit
time.
in the face with a paint can, the bowl. Nah.
I love how he wasn't in his face. He said, my mom and my family are gone. What did he
Yeah,
say?
he was, just
He was
He
so
like,
said,
happy.
yeah, he wasn't
I
like
made my family
disappear.
disappear.
Here you go.
Yeah, he did the little eyebrow.
But they was treating him like shit. I'm like now I'm wondering because we caught it at that point, right?
yeah.
I'm wondering if he was a bad kid because they
Scene
was
always-
always
yeah.
Buzz
Scene
always
before.
fucking with him. They
Yeah.
put him in bed. You gonna
He
sleep
had
with
a
him
big ass
again?
family too.
Yeah.
Huge.
They threatened to
Put
put
him
him
with
in
the
bed.
pissy cousin.
He had that Pepsi. He looked
He
at
was
him.
like,
I bet.
He was like he was excited about it.
yeah,
Like,
I
I'm
can't
about
wait.
to
On
pee.
you tonight.
Fuck a toilet. I'm going on you.
I'm
I'm about
about to
to
piss on you tonight.
When I
I'm
rewatched
not
it,
even
and I
gonna be
saw his
asleep.
face. I could not.
I'm not even gonna be asleep. I'm gonna stand up on top.
I was
of
like,
you.
"Who's excited to pee
He
the
was
bed?"
excited. I got to
was-
repost that video I did about that
Man.
when he looked over at him and was just like, "Yeah,
Can't wait.
I don't want to sleep with him. He'll wet the bed." And he was like,
Goddamn right.
It was the soda.
Product placement like a
Man.
mug.
Oh my god, that was so
"That
funny.
pizza made me so hungry in that movie."
Yeah.
They came up with the concept of that movie from Uncle Buck when Macaulay Culkin was in there, and Uncle Buck had went to get the oldest daughter, and Macaulay Culkin was at the mail slot when John
Yeah.
Candy's girlfriend came to watch them. He was looking through the mail slot. And she was like, "Hello," and then he looked again. And then he just imagined 3 burglars. Yeah, it was just like 3 man eyes. He closed it real quick.
I didn't know
and he
that,
opened it
bro.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's where that concept came
Oh,
from.
wow.
Then they bring John Candy back. And,
Yeah, John Candy did that cameo unpaid just on the strength.
That's what's up.
Man, Uncle
you know.
Buck was classic.
Wait,
Uncle
he did
Buck-
unpaid in what? In
Home Alone.
Really?
He was in
Yeah.
what, part 1, right?
Because he rocked with
Yeah.
John Hughes like
He was
that.
I
riding.
did not know
He was
that.
riding.
He was
He was the
Home
one
Alone.
that he
He
gave
gave
him
him
a
a
ride.
He sure
He
was.
just came
bro.
in just on the strength. And then,
I did not know
But
that was the
Uncle
origin.
Buck-
I didn't know that
Uncle
was the
Buck is
origin of
crucial
it.
to
Yeah.
Home Alone's
Uncle
existence.
Buck was funny, bro.
I love him. I just rewatched it. Fire.
You know how many big
They take this
pancakes I
dime and
tried
get
to
that.
make?
Man, the big pancakes.
Yeah.
And the kids were good. Like Macaulay Culkin and the sister, they were like good kids. Like, you know, he gave them the interrogation, but it was like, yo, I like these little kids. The oldest daughter was giving them hell, but it was like,
Little whore. What do you say? Take this quarter and get that thing gnarled off
oh,
your
yeah, he tore her ass up. I was like, damn, Buck. I like Uncle Buck, man.
They tried to remake
John
it with
Candy.
John
Mike
Candy,
Epps.
man.
Caddyshack.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't really a remake. They just kind of took
That's the second time they
name.
tried to remake Uncle
Really?
Buck. They did another series. It didn't last. It was a fat white dude in the role. It just John Candy was the magic, man.
Yeah.
As a kid, I used to get John Candy and Chris Farley mixed up. I don't know why.
I don't know why he
Wait,
Fat
that's
white
the
dude
second
is-
remake Mike Epps tried to do. He tried to do the
The
honeymoon.
Honeymooners.
Oh,
that
yeah.
failed.
That was him and said, right?
Yep.
Damn.
I mean, because the premise is so dope. It's just like this, you know, this single bachelor uncle coming in to raise the kids. Because in that TV show they tried back in the day, they killed the parents off.
Mm.
And so it was just like, well, damn, that took a dark turn.
Mhm.
And so it just never resonated with audiences.
Hollywood is wild. Feels like let's try it again.
Yeah, let's try it again. I get
I
it.
know
You're
what
trying
happened.
it from a black angle. Okay.
Yeah.
You got blacks now.
Yeah.
It could have worked, but it just,
Because the one with Bernie Mac and Ashton Kutcher was a remake too, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
What was that?
Guess
one?
who?
Yeah,
Guess
who's
who's
But
coming
it
to dinner
worked,
with
though.
us?
Yeah.
But it was
Sidney
originally
Poitier.
Sidney Poitier, right?
Yeah.
But didn't it work in the box office?
It did
Did
all
it
right.
well?
It did like 60.
I like
60
it.
I liked
million.
it. Yeah, I didn't know it was a you know.
Yeah.
I didn't know there was it was a remake.
I get that. Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
called Guess Who. You know, they took out to kind of make it their
Yeah.
own.
Right.
Yeah, I'm a.
I feel like you just got to nail it. When you're doing
That's
a
it.
remake, you
Yeah.
got to nail it.
You gotta hit
And
it.
most times they don't.
Do you think most remakes will work if it wasn't an original to compare against? Like,
It would be a remake.
I mean, as
No,
in
he's
like,
just saying
like
like,
saying
they
the
were standing
concept.
if they were the first time.
like. I'm sorry, I'm trying to think something.
people would give it more of a chance.
right because like, it ain't better than the first one. People always like.
I think remakes would hit harder if the first movie was trash.
Yeah, of course. Then it won't remake.
You know what
it.
I
It's not
mean?
against
Like-
nothing then. If, you know.
But I'm just saying if there was like, no, they just did it wrong. Like we can fix this.
Mhm.
Like you said, Hollywood be trying again. I
Yeah.
think if the first movie was okay,
Mhm.
let's do it better.
Mhm.
Versus when it's a classic, it's like people coming in like this better be.
Yeah.
I don't think you should remake a classic.
Yeah.
I
leave
don't
it
think so.
alone.
I think you should let it
Sequel
be.
it up, sure. Expand on the
Yeah.
story, sure. But remake
like they did with
it?
Creed. I thought that was amazing. What they did.
Yeah.
They just take a different
Yes.
story. It's still the Rocky
A different
franchise,
angle.
Right.
but go a different angle.
We just
Yeah.
expanded
Kinda
and
the
they
story.
got 3 movies out of that.
It's
Yeah.
kind of still the same story.
But I'm just saying it's not.
Yeah.
Just go ahead and continue it.
It felt organic. It
Yeah.
wasn't like, and they're not remaking Rocky.
And
It's
then the
just a
boxing was
different-
better. Like everything
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
like, go ahead.
The best Rockies always involve Creed somehow.
Mm-hmm.
If you look at the worst Rocky, if you rank the Rocky movies before we get to Creed,
Rocky 3 was number 1, right? Would be the best one.
That's
the one with Drago.
Is that with
That's
Mr.
4.
Oh,
What's
that's
the one with
3 is
Mr.
Mr.
T?
T.
Yeah,
That's
that's
3.
mine. Right
I like
so
Drago
most
the best.
people,
Drago
most
hit the
people
hardest.
ranking when they rank Rocky,
Yeah.
usually 5 is at the bottom.
Right.
Yeah.
There's
That
no
was with
Creed.
Tommy, right?
It's Tommy. And
Yeah.
then above that will probably be Rocky Balboa, where he fought Tarver. That'll probably be
I
right
forgot-
above
yeah, I forgot
5.
about
There's no
that.
Creed.
Yeah.
So when you got Creed in the equation, whether it be his son or Adonis
Yeah.
Creed, whenever he's around,
Yeah. Because Creed
Rockies
was
are
in
better.
Creed was in 4 with Drago.
yeah.
Creed was
he
the best
died.
story though.
Yeah.
It showed them go from enemies to friends.
Yeah. That was a nice transition.
Yeah.
5 was sad to Rocky's brain, man. He was so it was come off the
Yeah.
heels of 4. He
got that
kept like
brain
the
damage.
flashbacks. It was like you like
He lost everything.
Man.
He was filthy rich. He lost it. He was back on that little
Yeah.
slim ass Philly block.
yeah.
Was that like the Foreman story or something? Like how George Foreman came back late in his career.
He did come back late.
Possibly,
He won,
He
yeah.
was broke and then he won.
Possibly.
He won,
yeah.
then made a grill, and he was out
Yeah,
of
that's all.
here. He was out of here.
They needed a blender or something.
Yeah. The Rocky cheesesteak something,
Yeah.
man.
Some
In a blender.
Some ribs.
Yeah.
You know, he's always punching the ribs. He'd be like, yo, I got ribs. I got a rib line.
Chicken, something. You chasing
Something,
chicken,
bro.
something.
Yeah.
By the time we got to Creed, Rocky should be a vegetable. Because in Rocky
How
5,
they played it in 5.
right.
And then in Creed, he was just normal
And
again.
he
Like, let me be your
fought Tommy
mentor.
bare knuckle.
Bare
Yeah.
knuckle in
He
the
sure
street.
did on the street.
Right.
And didn't want to fight him.
It's like,
Yeah.
dog,
Tommy
I
begged
love
for
you,
it.
man.
Tommy begged for that ass
Like, I
woman.
love
He
you.
did.
He begged for that ass woman.
Honestly, I like, because it's a good
Did
story.
he pass? Did he end up passing?
He's like, hey,
Yeah, he
man, I
passed.
can't do
Yeah.
what I
Yeah.
can't.
died?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
died a few years ago.
He had to stop
He
boxing.
caught that
'cause he had-
thing.
He
That's
had
a
great
great-
AIDS.
Oh, Tommy caught that
Connection
juice.
to the movie,
Caught
man.
that thing.
Coming off the heels of 4, he was just like having them
Yeah,
flashbacks.
to see him so normal in Creed was kind of like
Right.
didn't go along with the story. 'Cause
and Tommy was like, I'm a hero of you. He's like, I'll train you. I'll train you. I'll do what, it's a great story. And his son was like, yo, who is this new dude that's replacing me?
Right.
And he was battling with his mind of, should I train
Yeah.
this guy? That's a great ass story. man.
Rocky is a great character.
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
love Rocky Balboa as a character.
Do y'all agree with him having a statue in Philly, though?
Yeah.
Bigger
Yeah.
than Iverson,
Yeah.
By the way, with that, all
He
those
made
guys are
them
the same
stand.
size.
but still bigger than Iverson.
No, but I'm just saying, everybody was like, Iverson's is so small, but it's out. First
That's
of all,
what
it's
they do
outside
there.
of the practice
Right,
facility,
yeah.
Right.
and all of them are that size.
He needs a big one.
And they were like, Iverson's just small. It's like, well,
He
they
need a
all
big
are.
He needs a Jordan-sized statue in Philly.
Is his bigger than Dr. J's?
No, they're all the same size.
Oh,
I
Dr.
just
J
didn't
won a
like
championship.
How his
there.
braids and his headband looked like he had on the leather head.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because I was like, he got on the football helmet, like the football helmets from back in
Yeah.
the day. I was confused at first. But yeah, I think he should have got a statue.
Why? It's fictional.
Because that scene was so iconic and in Philly.
Mm-hmm.
And the steps, it was
made
just,
the
it
steps
was
made
larger than
everybody
life.
go run the steps.
People
That's
still
true.
do that.
People go to
still
Philly just
run
to
the
do
steps.
that. So
Yeah.
it's like
run those steps, yeah.
you're drawing people to the city, to this museum on the
Got
strength
it.
of that
Yeah,
movie.
Makes sense. Yeah.
So it's like, why not?
It's like
I'd rather have that than the slave owner. Huh?
like Captain America being in New York. It's not even a real character. It's like he was very important to the.
Captain America was trained in New York City.
You see Captain America. You see Ninja Turtles.
I would love to see them by the sewer. If we go on the sewer, it's turtle statues down there.
See all these fictional
Coming down.
characters.
Sylvester Stallone actually has 2 of the longest running best franchises out.
Rocky and Rambo.
Rocky and Rambo.
Rambo ran out of steam.
Yeah.
They got
Fast.
so
The
excited
last one
with
was
the
like-
action.
The last one was like
Yeah.
Home Alone. He had like
It
all
was
the-
definitely an R-rated Home Alone 100%.
Oh, Rambo?
Absolutely,
last
Get
one-
ridiculous,
100%.
bro.
100%.
Oh,
What number Rambo was that?
That was
Five.
Like 6?
Five.
Was it 5?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was Rambo, Rambo 2, 3, John Rambo, and then this last Rambo.
You
I
go
couldn't
too
even-
high up, you can't help the ridiculous. Look at Expendables.
Yeah.
They like,
Well, but the difference with Expendables is they're coming in like were purposely going to be ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like that's the whole point.
What about Fast and Furious? They didn't start off like
They
that.
didn't. They just went. They just lost their goddamn mind.
They started with
Somebody was coked up and was like, let's keep going, man. Like Expendables was like, this is damn near a parody.
Yeah.
and it's also
Fast
him
and Furious is
bringing
just
back-
like, we going to space, snort another line. Like, this shit is ridiculous.
They bold as hell. This is a spoiler alert, but if y'all seen the last Expendables, Sylvester Stallone is maybe in there a third of the movie.
I didn't even watch it.
He's
I
giving
don't
people
watch
their
any of it.
retirement money though. He's
I
like,
like
hey,
the I
come
like
on
the
back,
theme
get
of
this
Expendables.
check.
I
wanna
love
give
it.
I want to give these old legends they do.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But that movie tanked.
Really? Yeah,
The last one?
Did any of them do good?
Yeah.
Oh.
The
Oh,
first
yeah.
two.
First two did
I
good.
saw the first one. That was it.
He brought
Yeah.
Wesley back.
Mhm.
Brought
Yep.
Drago back.
He said, "Where you
It
been?"
seems like Jason Statham is on it too early. He's still cool.
He was still relevant.
Yeah, I don't see why he was included
Yeah.
because
He
well,
took that
I
check.
get why because you need
a
somebody
big
that's
action
currently
star.
hot
right.
in there.
Got
and
it,
then you
but-
can have the older guy sprinkled in. They asked Van Damme to do the first one.
He
He's
should've
like,
definitely
nah.
did it.
And then that's why he came back and did
Yeah.
the second one.
Oh yeah.
Isn't that
smart.
because he had that show out where he was playing if he was really a spy in real life or something?
A version of himself.
Yeah.
No, he just turned it down because he was like, "Nah, I don't think it's gonna work." Just at the
Tripping.
third, and then
Can we applaud Jason Statham? He has not changed hairstyles or accents. He has played nothing but action movies stars.
I don't think he can change hairstyles.
I mean, you can put a wig on or a do rag or something.
They put a wig on him in one of his movies. What
Like,
movie
they
was
said-
it?
I feel
But
like
it
I
wasn't
saw
the
him
whole
with
movie.
hair
It
or
was like a
something.
flashback.
yeah,
It was
Was it funny?
He said,
I feel like
in
I
my
remember him with
contract,
hair.
I am
Yeah.
playing myself.
yeah, it was
Okay,
a flashback. Yeah,
he
yeah.
ain't did no romantic comedies. He said, I am only gonna do action.
Hey.
You gotta tip your hat when you think about it.
Man.
he
If it
never
ain't broke-
changed his accent
If
Ever.
it ain't broke, don't fix
Yeah.
it.
And Arnold Schwarzenegger never changed his accent. He said, I'm gonna play this.
Can't.
Yeah, I don't
I'm
think he
trying.
can.
He
I don't
can't.
think he can.
Like, he
Can't change it? Yeah,
couldn't
where's
get
that
English.
gonna
Where's
go?
Statham from?
England.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
He said, why you gonna do a Jamaican accent? Why? No. American accent? No.
Nah, I'm
You
good.
gotta
you
figure out a way to
imagine?
rewrite that into my scene of where I came from.
even his last movie did good. The
Statham?
Beekeeper. Yeah,
Yeah.
it did good.
I like Statham, bro.
Me too.
Yeah.
I like the fact that he let the sides and the back grow out and it
Yeah.
just be bald
I'm
in the
not
middle.
shaving it off,
Man, the
man.
con-
He
Who's that
made
movie
me
with
buy an Audi.
Bokeem Woodbine and Jason Statham? You know what I'm talking about?
Huh?
Bokeem Woodbine and Jason Statham.
Hmm.
Them two together? Just them two?
It was more people in, but I think those are the leads.
Mhm.
Oh,
I'm gonna have to look it up.
He be dabbling with the B movies too. You be like, I ain't never heard this
Oh yeah, he
before.
tap in.
Right.
That
The
was an
birthday
action
cake.
movie.
What is this?
Beekeeper.
I'm gonna eat
Beekeeper
that
was his
cunt.
last-
That was
yeah,
an
it's
action movie though.
Yeah, it's action for
Yeah.
sure. It's usually in the
Cake
realm of
blows
action.
up.
I gotta
He
get to the
didn't see
bottom
it.
of
He
this.
He'll
thought
do
it
some
was about
comedies,
him.
but it's
Oh,
action
no,
action
I
in
seen
it.
Beekeeper with Felicia Rashad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I seen it.
yep,
That
I
opening
liked it.
scene was, I was hurt
yeah.
because like this didn't happen to anybody.
Yeah.
Any
Not
grandparent.
to Claire
Yeah.
Huxtable.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
hurt me, dude. I was like, oh, all the
I gotta
money.
see it.
You was able to get past the hurt.
You did this to yourself.
I just imagine Bill Cosby
Were you
upstairs
able?
hearing the gunshot downstairs, like, oh.
Were you able to get past the hurt?
It's an action movie, dude. It's not a comedy. Why can't you get past that? Gosh, man, this is an action movie.
You was able to get past it though.
Why are we doing this, yo? How you
Charlie
sleep at
Baker
nights?
over there right now.
Action, how you sleep at nights, bro?
Because action is on the same level of comedy when it comes to it's just
I'm gonna
entertainment.
shove a Krispy Kreme in your mouth.
I'm
man.
just saying.
It's
though.
true.
Whoa.
You look at action
What?
movies.
It's
just
You be like, this is
ridiculous
sad.
entertainment.
Damn,
You be like, this is sad.
Shove a
Mhm.
Krispy Kreme.
Yeah,
shake your head,
I
bro.
want to see Tony Fall.
Do you like
had this fucking cupcake in your mouth, nigga? How this sugar intake, nigga? Huh?
Give
I've
me
seen
the
your
American
videos,
History X
nigga.
with a donut. Put your teeth on the donut. Like, come on, man.
I do that.
I would do it too.
I would,
Put your teeth
I
on
would
the
definitely
biscuit.
do that. All right.
If he say put your teeth on the biscuits, I'm like,
He said, open wide.
I'll cross my legs. Like,
Yeah.
my legs dangling. Go ahead. Go ahead.
no pause. Press play.
Nah, somebody hit me with a pause the other day. I said I'm too old for that shit. I don't give a fuck. You know what the hell I said.
Yeah.
I can say balls 32 times in a row, and I'm not saying pause.
But a whole donut being shoved down
Hey,
your throat.
it is
nah.
what
It depends on the
Man.
shape of the donut, first of all.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
just say
If it's
If
the
it's
long
a
eclair,
wide one or a long one,
if
we
it's
can
an
say
eclair
twins.
with the cream filling, pause.
Pause got to be for stuff ridiculous. It got to be
Yeah.
you drink your water, but that's a pause. But
I
basic
think,
pausing
stuff.
I think it's
shit.
funny in sentences when people say stuff like, yeah, so I grabbed the meat, pause, and then and you hear people keep like, oh, that's funny. But if it smells like, yo, pause,
Sometimes I don't catch it when they pause themselves. I'm like, what did you say?
Yeah, you just talking. I'm not
Dame
looking
Dash
to gay
just
up
did that
everything.
recently.
It's
He said
funny.
Pause, and I was like, wait.
Sometimes
What did I
they
miss?
go so hard at what they say. You're like, you knew damn well you were gonna say pause.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna hop on a no Diddy train.
No, I'm not doing that.
Oh, I refuse.
Yeah, I'm not. hopping on that.
No
doing
Diddy
that.
train to Paris.
They,
Right here.
they forcing it. They forcing it.
They
I'm
forced
not
it.
doing
No
that.
Diddy.
Tough. Where you at, DC?
Oh man, I am. Oh, May 18th. Hyenas in Fort Worth, Texas. Pull up to that. Also, come back to me, please.
Okay.
He got married.
Oh,
man.
come
Coming
back.
up.
Yeah, come back.
Come back to me.
no,
I wasn't ready.
no,
I wasn't ready on the time.
No, what?
Diddiness.
Come back to me.
Pause.
Pause.
Craig Wayne's on everything.
Oh, on everything. Pause.
No
bro.
Diddy.
You on things?
On everything.
Pause.
Miss
No
Nana
Diddy.
P, thank you for asking. My weight loss journey, I'm down 11 pounds, y'all.
Oh,
Girl?
shit.
Congrats, man.
Yeah.
Something did look different about you.
That quick? That much?
Yeah, I saw. Yeah, I was looking at Dion like, okay.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man.
I didn't notice.
I didn't
You
know
did, I
that.
noticed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No disrespect, but
Yeah.
he
It's
in
be
the
wearing-
face.
He be wearing hoodies and
He's
stuff.
lying.
I promise.
Yeah, I'm serious, yo.
DC line.
Bro, I promise. I just
I'm,
didn't.
I'm,
I
congrats.
I'm,
didn't want to
been
bring up
doing?
the topic of
No,
hey,
you good,
Thick
you good.
Daddy. You,
No,
what you
no,
been
no,
doing?
you're good. I'm 239. Remember last time I was 350.
There you go.
I'm 339.
Thank you, Brody.
What you been doing?
I look.
What I said, I've been staying away from any sort of free snacks.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? That's my, when I have with you,
Yeah.
I would have relapsed. It
My
caught me.
bad. I didn't know you was taking the journey seriously. I wouldn't have hit you.
I
My
mean,
bad.
I-
I didn't know.
You offered him out
No.
for snacks.
I was looking to because I hate wasting food, man.
Yeah.
And so I was looking for any. Please take
No,
it.
no, no. I wouldn't have came. I wouldn't have drove an hour. I have a problem.
I would have brought it to you.
No, you would not drove
You would've brought the biscuits?
downtown
Not-
LA.
I would have been like, yo, because I had a show the next night. So I would have been like, after the factory, I would have brought you the cheesecake.
No,
You didn't get it?
huh?
You didn't get the cheesecake?
No.
No, I sent it to
Who
a
got the
food
biscuits?
pantry. I took it to a food pantry.
Oh, you took everything to the food pantry?
Not those little individual slices. They were just still in the fridge.
It has to be packaged still, right? For the food pantry?
Not necessarily because I don't know because I told her the situation. She's like, yeah, you can bring it, and then I brought it. What I love though is when I took the tray of biscuits in there and I went out to get the cheesecakes. When I came back in there, she was eating one of the biscuits. I was like,
Oh, for real?
What's a food pantry?
it's like a place where you can take food to, and they give it to
Like
the
a
homeless or church.
Or
It usually
families-
connected to like
families
a
in
church.
need or-
Yeah,
I wanna do
so. She was excited about what I was bringing in there. So I'm
She ate
like,
one of the biscuits.
yeah, because when I came back in there, I saw
She's
one
like,
of the
"Oh, I knew
biscuits
he was
on
coming
the side. I was like,
I'm supposed to get the whole person.
I just wanted to wet my feet.
I was excited.
She was taking a little off the top.
He said,
Yeah.
Me and my, oh, hey, you back?
Because I didn't know,
She was
they
putting
were
them in her
just taking
car?
canned goods or whatnot. So I was just like, "Can I bring it?" Because I called first. She like, "Shoot, we can serve it at church too." And I was like,
Oh,
"All right."
nice.
And so-
Good.
She ain't got
I
no
got to look into that.
Yeah.
I know there was one in North Hollywood, like off of Moore Park.
yeah, I'm sure there's a bunch.
Eating it cold
check-in.
is crazy.
Huh?
You had it in the refrigerator and she eating it cold like a brick?
Mhm.
That's crazy.
Yep.
Biscuits be
She
good.
It was
tasting
them New York biscuits? Nah, not them.
It was the ones. I showed it on my. It was that
No, it
tray.
wasn't New York biscuits in.
No.
Yeah, okay.
The ones I be.
Yeah.
Nah,
Okay.
I would have.
That's why I'm saying you would have gave in.
You motherfucker.
Yes.
They got the wrong
If
biscuits.
they, I don't even want to say
You know
it, 'cause
what I'm
them niggas was sinning.
I know where to get them though.
Where you gonna be? Yeah.
But now, tell me what you've been doing as far
Yeah.
as the.
So I've been really strict on intermittent fasting.
Yes.
I don't eat before 12.
Get in on this.
And the first meal has to be either a salad or a smoothie.
Okay.
I don't eat after 8.
Yes.
And I've been working out like
Good
Okay.
job, D.
All right.
a lot more, not consistent.
Hey
though.
man, you know what
So,
I'm
hey,
saying?
steps,
Yeah.
bro. You're trying.
Yeah, exactly.
I told y'all, man, next year this time when I come back, I don't know what that day was. I think it was like March something. So my goal is to drop either 80 or 100 pounds.
Okay.
Good job.
You've done it
Yeah.
before. You
I've
can
done
do
it
it
before.
again.
I've done
Yeah.
it before.
Yeah.
Doritos.
My
D.
knees
what's up.
thanks me.
Yeah.
That's what's up,
That's
dog.
what's up, bro.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
You said Dorito what?
Doritos D.
Dorito Dion.
You got anything to plug?
What you know about that? Season 2 coming up very soon. I would like to get Keon and Tony on the show talking about hip hop.
Thanks.
Well, y'all did the first season. Y'all did the first season. You know.
Oh yeah, I want to do it.
Yeah. We
How
got
we
some
gonna
new
be talking about?
games.
I'm gonna come in
Jeez.
the G
Huh?
for lasagna.
Yeah, that's what I just said. I
Hey,
was
John.
talking about Lil Wayne.
March 26th. Wow, thanks, Moyo. But yeah,
Lacaroni and Chaz.
Macaroni and Chaz Tuesdays.
Yeah.
Follow me on all platforms. Y'all can hate on me. I think I'm not a part of the sheeple. I don't have an iPhone. I don't like sweet. I don't like savory grits. So I have my own opinion. So if you want to hear very opinionated people, come over here to Death Row Dion Live.
If you don't want your comedians liking life, liking Lil Wayne,
Yeah.
come to Dion.
Mm-hmm.
Kia.
I will be April 29th through the 5th. I'll be in Vegas at the LA Comedy Club. Get your tickets for that. I'm doing my third Under the Radar show at Flappers. This one is on a Saturday, though. So y'all be like, Mondays is hard, and I understand that. This one's on a Saturday.
No excuses now.
May 11th. Yeah. You know what I mean? And they've been coming out. I don't want to lie and act like they ain't been supporting. Y'all been coming out. But this one's on a Saturday. However, it's in the smaller room, so it's going to sell out. So get your tickets early. And then May 17th through the 19th, coming back home, Tommy T's. I will be in
Hey, Bay
Pleasanton,
Area.
5 shows.
birthday.
Doing the weekend. Kyle bought them 10 tickets.
That's what's up, man. That's dope.
And then
Tommy T's.
May 22nd, I'll be in Austin, Texas.
That's
And May
Scott's birthday.
29th, I'll be in Philly. So those are all my May dates. Go to my link tree for all my headline dates or my website for all my dates in general, just whether I'm hosting, featuring, whatever. I think that's
My lip just
it.
tucked the mic.
Yeah,
man.
KeonPoli.com.
I hate that.
And and thank y'all y'all this time around have been buying y'all sending me your screenshots of buying tickets early and stuff. Thank you a ton. It's very, very less stressful when y'all do that. And people bringing friends and all that. I sincerely appreciate it. Thank y'all so much. That is it.
Dude, I did like this. Because my lip had touched the mic. Like,
Let me go back to mine
Oh,
real
you
quick,
kissed my
Bacon.
face.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, bet that.
Purposely
Mhm.
kissed.
May 11th, I'm going to just add this one, MGM National Harbor with the broski, Marlon Wayans. But more importantly, like I said, Fort Worth, Texas,
Fort Worth,
May
Texas.
18th, one night, Saturday.
One night only, man.
2 shows. Get your tickets
What is it, Friday?
now and early. Huh?
Friday, Saturday?
No, just one night. Saturday.
Saturday. Oh,
one night. I'm coming.
Saturday.
One night.
Yeah.
Pull up.
What's your date?
May 18th.
And no excuse. Saturday.
No excuse. Saturday night.
Saturday.
So you
they
ain't coming to
got it.
Miami?
Nah, I'm going to miss Miami.
4 days in Miami?
Damn, I'm going to miss it. I won't miss it.
Miami's a good time.
You gotta work, man.
It is work.
You gotta work.
It's
Work and play.
4 nights in Miami.
Tony Bacon and Friends, if you are in LA, it's this Monday, April 29th. So get your tickets if you haven't already. Verbal Cardio, new episodes drop on the Wednesday. I'll be doing a review for the movie Abigail and X-Men 97 episode Silks. So make sure you tune in for those. Also, if you are in the LA area, May 5th, we got a big show as part of Netflix as a Joke with me, Kevin on stage, nephew Tommy, JJ Williamson, and music by Fred Hampton out
Hey.
here.
Hampton?
Fred Hampton, yeah. So pull
No,
up on
Hammond.
that.
Hammond. That's why I gave you a
Fred
chance to
Hammond. Yeah, I was
double
like,
down.
yeah,
Yeah,
Fred
Hampton.
Fred Hammond. Rest in peace to Fred Hampton. I apologize to
Oh,
your family.
wow. I was like, that sounds right. That felt right.
So pull up on that if you are in town. The Black Panther, he will be there in the Revolutionary. So pull up on that, and Ball Brothers podcast, new episodes for that drop every Tuesday. So check out this week's episode. And I think that's it. We appreciate y'all. Shout out to y'all in Chatsworth for being in here with us live in real time. We appreciate y'all, and we out.
I don't know if that's in purpose, though.